Right. A creature with dark vision
and
can't
we're
see
live.
Oh, they didn't hear that part with him, huh?
No, yeah, dark vision wouldn't work for me.
Yeah.
He TPK'd his party on Saturday.
Yeah, I did.
We won't talk about that.
Anyways.
I've literally been talking about it all night.
So that would have been a good strategy. It would have made the fight longer.
We
At
live
the
on the
very
coast of
least-
Mexico, but there's fucking a lot of salt still.
We still would have died.
Well,
That would have been good cause if you did it to run away.
Anyway.
anyways, welcome back to another one of our weekly sessions. Last session, the Curse Breakers got done. The camera's right there, Chris. The Curse Breakers got done taking out the boss. Basically, the boss encounter of this area, a priestess and a bunch of her followers attempting to sacrifice this poor innocent turtle to their god, whose name I have written down.
Innocent turtle.
I mean, he's as innocent.
He knows what he did.
He's as innocent as they get. Their
He knows
their
what
god
he did.
Sekula, the deity of the Sahagin,
Szechuan.
the Szechuans. God, that sounds racist now.
Can't imagine why.
They found themselves a bit of loot from this. I forgot how much GP. No, I don't think y'all found GP from this. But y'all did find they found the Circlet of Blasting, but more importantly, an ornate trident made out of designed for a large creature to hold, though not practical as a weapon. They also found a trident off of the Baron, designed for a large creature that is practical as a weapon, but not for any of them. And they saved the turtle, who almost died. He's currently stable on the ground, unconscious, after Penelope used a healer's kit or she could have cast the cantrip, either way, to resuscitate him. And there you are, currently in the boss room, licking your wounds. You took no damage, by the way, but any damage that you sustained from the last encounter that you did not get back from your short rest is still a thing. But y'all,
He's at full HP.
okay, then he's at full. What do y'all do?
These damn fish people.
You all right?
Yeah, thanks to you, Penelope.
I'm just doing my job.
How's everyone else looking?
Oh, yeah,
Oh, great.
I've been better, but
Yeah, for
I've
some
been a
reason
lot
they
better.
sure didn't like me.
Yeah, they seem to go after the ones that are that seem to be bleeding. I guess.
Yeah, so maybe-
like actual sharks.
yeah. So maybe cut it back a little bit. Oh, okay. Poor choice of words. Maybe dial it back a little bit with the cutting. Huh?
What back?
With the cutting. Why do you do that again?
Can you light your sword on fire?
No,
That's why I do.
but that's because I don't need to. I have magic swords.
Oh, those are
And
magical.
this is my magic sword.
I'm saying that
This
there's
is my
a chance that
broomstick.
they're gonna keep going after you if you keep hurting yourself.
Look, from what I understand, these Crimson Rites are a boon against creatures. Not just these in particular, but
But if
other
it sets
stuff.
them off, how much of a boon is it, really?
Well, I mean,
Yeah, you can attract them.
that's fine. I'm still alive.
For now,
You know, how about you worry about yourself?
I'd rather worry about the group as a whole.
Well, if we do find more of these, we could probably use that knowledge to our advantage.
Yeah, that's
If
true.
we gave you more defenses whenever you wound yourself,
Yes.
I
I
could-
certainly need some better armor than what
I
I'm
could
currently
drop
wearing now.
less and cast a spell that could make you more defensively capable in the next fight, but if that's what you wish. But yeah, I can only target one person with it.
For now, I don't think we'll be dealing with these things anymore.
I
I
hope
think we've
so.
got all of
That's
them.
very optimistic. I hope you're right, though.
So you'll have an unconscious portal just kind of land there.
Oh yeah, what are we doing with him?
Oh, I cast
Don't
Cure
fight
Wounds.
him.
That's my last spell
Fight
slot.
who?
The turtle.
I'm not going to bite the turtle. Why would I?
I cast Cure Wounds on him.
Did you forget about the turtle?
So-
dragon thing?
You bit
Well,
that turtle.
No,
So-
that turtle bit me first.
Oh,
So Abby walks up and casts turtle, and he's just like
Gain 7 back.
he wakes
sorry,
up.
8 back.
He wakes up flat on his back, and he's like, and he's just right here. Somebody help! I can't get up.
Oh, there you go.
And Give me a general strength check, because he's a big boy.
No, big boy. Big baby.
Big baby.
18.
Yeah, that's enough. You just hoist him back up to his feet, and he's just kind of like, "Hi,
Does he have the fish
Are
in his
you?
mouth?
me?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, when I was little, I was really small, so my mama named me Squirt."
I see. Word.
Mm-hmm. And he's at least an inch taller than you at this point.
Just freaking cut off his head and be done with him.
Wait, what?
Wait.
Did you say that in character?
No.
I was gonna say.
Paladin hates you. Are you a
Sounds like I'm not even gonna say.
Machine looks at him and says, "Do you know what these, I guess, primitives, or I don't know, you wouldn't say that. Do you know what they were going to do to you?"
They were beating me up with clubs.
Yes, we saw that. Why were they beating you up with clubs?
Because they're mean?
What are you doing here, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, it's kind of
Oh.
a strange place for you to be
Well.
here by yourself.
Well, I was swimming and swimming and swimming, and then I got lost. Then I got hungry. This place smelled like fish. I like fish a lot. So I walked in here, and then before I knew it, they all started coming after me, so I hid in my shell.
You like fish.
Mhm.
Why didn't you eat them?
He goes down and takes a bite. He starts nibbling them. Ooh, that's nasty.
That answers that.
Squirt. Squirt, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Should we? Is your like? You got lost from your village or your parents? You know, do you live on your own?
I guess now I do.
Well, who did you live with before you got lost?
Oh, I lived with the clan.
There's a whole clan of your kind.
Oh yeah, there's lots of us.
Oh, no.
Granted,
There
the water
is or
wasn't
was.
so
Oh,
salty where we live.
no.
You must have
How
swam
far
very
away do
far.
you live?
Yeah.
Oh.
How long did you swim for? Do you know?
I didn't swim for most of it. I took a nap for a little while, and then I swam some more. I actually.
Knowledge history to figure out what the nearest river would be.
Okay.
Let's see. I guess that would get one. That's a 15.
So, on your way to this island, you kind of sort of gaze through a booklet for the general geography, any points of interest, and you'll see that there's like different streams and rivers along this area. But I'll go ahead and say with your general intelligence check, none of them would be really big enough to sustain, depending on the size of the clan, wouldn't be able to sustain, you know, so many types of, and you already know that bugbears make their home here. Do you know that there's rivers here? Doesn't necessarily mean he's from one of them. He did swim from an ocean, and rivers have been known to deposit themselves into oceans.
Oh yeah. All right. So yeah, he would like go ahead and mention like, so does your clan live somewhere on this island?
We're on an island?
Oh.
Yes, we're on the island of
Cruvasian.
Cruvasian.
I don't know what that means.
That, this is starting to look off.
Okay, so,
So-
that being said, what's the next landmass beyond this one?
You would know that it actually would be there's, of course, other smaller islands here and there, Cruvasian being the flagship main island of overall small archipelago. But then the next landmass would be the main landmass itself. You do know about the port city of Alit, the one that y'all are destined to go to after this. But you also know that there's basically maybe about, depending on how far he swam, maybe about 4 to 5 different rivers that he could have been deposited onto
Okay.
from.
Can you tell us anything about where your clan was?
There was a lot of fish.
The
Yeah.
mountains?
Oh,
forests.
it was a foresty area.
Foresty area.
Foresty.
Maybe like a lake.
Was there a lake nearby or a large river, perhaps?
Large river, big. I thought that's when I was swimming in was the biggest river I've ever seen though. And salty.
And that was the ocean.
What's an
Did
ocean?
You,
What you were swimming in.
Was
did you happen to count how many times the sun came up? On the
Oh
river?
yeah. He holds up. He holds up four, basically 4 fingers, more than what's on my hand.
So you swam for a very long time.
At least more than a week.
Yeah, at least more than a week.
Well, so
Do you think anyone in your clan would be looking for you?
Maybe my big bro.
Who's your big brother?
Well, when he was born, he was really burly, so Mama named him Braun.
Squirt and Braun. Wow, Chris. That's good.
How'd you think so?
God, he has family.
Well, if I were to make a guess, you have a long way before you get back home. So, do you plan on returning? to your
Sure.
family?
Which direction is it?
We don't know. That's the problem.
Well, we're trying to figure out.
Oh.
How about this?
Hmm?
Are you pretty strong?
Yeah, maybe.
Can you fight?
My mama used to say I was stupid strong.
Well, she
That
got.
works.
She definitely got half of that. I don't say that in
Can
character,
you-
by the way.
Can you defend yourself? Like, if we get into another fight, can you help us?
He was
I'm
trying to
good
run
at
away from
I'm
it.
good at hiding in my shell.
Are you good at carrying things?
Yeah,
you're gonna
So how
get
about
me
I
to
carry
the
things
back
good.
row?
How about you carry all of the things that we acquire, and
Mhm.
you stay with us,
Mhm.
and we'll help figure out where you go home, and when the time is right, we'll get you there.
Oh,
I have a feeling you'll be heading in the right direction
Eventually.
if you sail to the port town of what was it again?
I let.
Alit. Yeah. So yeah, we plan on going to the port town of Alit. I'm sure that would put you a little bit closer to your home.
Yeah. I keep calling it Port Town too, but
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, the city.
If you, yeah.
So we can guide you that far at least.
okay.
So are you fine sticking with us, Squirt?
I don't want to be around them anymore.
All right. Well, here, hold on to these coral warhammers and these spears and all this extra things. We'll tie them. Put them.
wow. We're
I'll
making
just
a
hand him all the
bet.
extra stuff. Exactly.
I got from you somehow. We're gonna carry him around.
Oh yeah.
We'll keep you safe. You hold on to our stuff, and we'll try and get you home.
Sounds good.
Before we go,
Want to hand him
what,
explosives too
what
while
is
you at
the
it?
name of your clan?
With you.
Yeah, actually, that's a good question.
We were just the clan. I don't think there's any other clans other than ours.
Do you know how many people were in your
All knowledge history
Four.
tools.
I think he did earlier too, but go ahead and roll knowledge history.
Oh, that's way better. 24.
So, what you know about turtles is that despite being physically capable individuals, they're relatively peaceful by nature. Not many, while many were warriors for the sake of general defense as a society, they focus more on fishing and other forms of things to sustain themselves. During the Great War between the humans, unlike the elves who could hide in their forests, the dwarves that stuck with their mountains, the gnomes who were cunning enough to work both sides, and the halflings that have been proved in slave labor, the turtles themselves were seen more as game than anything than like actual labor force that could be utilized. So you know that turtles themselves have been thinned out a lot during that time. He's practically an endangered species.
Do you remember how many were part of your clan? Was it more than
Oh
10?
my god. With more than 80 of your fingers.
More than what's on my fingers.
His fingers.
I think we're probably not going to get much else.
Any number related.
Well, thank you for carrying our things, and
Mhm.
we'll make sure
not killing me.
Well, we have no reason to.
Off
Came to your
chance.
Thank you for
Sure.
saving me.
I have one question for Squirt.
Mm-hmm.
Off chance you didn't hear anything or anyone down here speaking common, did you?
Yeah.
This language that we're talking right now.
The way he words it.
Yeah, we get this accurate.
I'm not taking chances that he'll misinterpret what I'm saying.
That's fair.
I couldn't understand anything anybody was saying. Even the big giant roar I heard in the distance.
Well, big giant roar.
Big giant roar.
What did that sound like? Can you imitate it?
Roar?
Did it sound like any of the creatures in this place, like in this cave?
It sounded
my
big.
sword tightly.
Big.
You have.
I did.
Hey, Squirt.
Actually,
Can I talk with you for just a second?
sure.
Well-
Real quick, who plucked that
Giant thing.
The
the
giant-
trident off the shrine?
That would be me, yo.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation while you're at it.
Can I roll anything to determine what might roar in this kind of biome?
He knows.
Natural
What
20.
big giant thing creature could roar?
Let me
Okay.
address this real quick. When you look at this temple, at this shrine, you also find this odd symbol carved at the bottom, just big enough to where, and recent enough to where you kind of the DC wasn't high, so you certainly didn't need a nat 20, but it catches your eye. Do you have knowledge religion?
I don't have any knowledge.
Does anybody here have do you point it out to the group?
Yeah, definitely.
Anybody here have knowledge religion?
I don't. Let me double check. I might.
The winner.
I got him, and Penelope has it.
I do not.
I'm definitely.
Oh!
I do.
Hey, everybody who has knowledge religion, give me a knowledge religion check.
Really?
What did you roll that?
Use your dice. Come on, use your dice.
The dice were not any help last
That was
time.
Yeah,
Saturday.
that's a
though.
different game. It might be better for your character here, not the other
This
one.
table might be nicer.
For now, what
We
did
know
you,
the
you
DM
got
is
12,
nicer.
right?
I got 12.
For now, what did you
Because
roll,
he hasn't
Sean?
killed you yet.
Give me a second.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But I still survived. I didn't get disintegrated.
16.
That's respectable. Penelope got a 15, you got a 12. So, you look at him, you're able to discern the fact that this is not a similar symbol that would be related to Sokola. As a matter of fact, it looks more like something that belongs to a more reptilian type deity. You and Penelope look at that. That's a symbol to Tiamat.
Whoa.
Is it only a religion to determine what anything about Tiamat, or is it anything else?
Tiamat?
Yeah,
It's,
considering
it's she who must not be named.
Well, she was just named.
if you wouldn't say it, Penelope would.
Well, yeah.
And
The roll they made should be the roll that they get determining who Tiamat is.
Yeah.
well, you do know that your general knowledge of Tiamat is basically the goddess of all the chromatic evil dragons.
Yeah.
And you all even give and say that you know that she's a five-headed, gargantuan, monstrosity of a thing with each one of her heads representing the five
Right.
main chromatic
I get
dragons.
that. What I don't understand is why
Yeah.
is there a trident that's supposed to be the
A
shark
statue.
god?
It's a mystery.
A statue of Sokola
Yeah, yeah,
itself.
Holding the staff.
Holding,
at the
yeah,
box.
that
So
doesn't
does
make
that
any
stop
sense.
Well, the staff itself,
Might not be.
he checked it for
Hold on.
magic as far as I can tell.
That's a
It's not.
staff?
The
Or
staff
it's
does not have it. On the side of the statue
something
and the
about
back.
the trident.
Yeah, the trident itself does not have the symbol. The statue does.
Oh, okay.
The statue
The
does. And it's
statue
actually in
does.
the back, and it looks fairly recent.
So can we make the assumption that whatever this statue
It
is
looks
supposed to be
fairly
representative of?
recent.
Fairly recent.
Someone
So
went there and
was
carved
it
it
was
in.
it like a crude carving?
And was
No, it looked like it was. It looks like it was stone shaped. If you like, either somebody
Like
who
the magic stone shape?
maybe you look like for something this precise, either it was an incredibly skilled carvesman or it was a stone shaped spell.
Is there even stone shape in 5e?
Yes,
Yes,
there
there
is. And for something like this, it'd be a waste of a spell slot for
Yeah.
play. Now you could easily say that something
Are
like
you
this
saying
would be
that-
prejudiced.
Are you saying that it's like really small, like smaller than like this?
It's about the small. It's about this size, and for something as gargantuan as
Yeah,
this,
that would be a massive waste of it.
There's different
yeah.
iterations.
So there had to be a reason for it.
Yeah.
I would say maybe like one of the lower level cantrip spells could have probably pulled it off.
That's fine, can't teach.
If one of them can like I don't know,
We're talking like
thaumaturgy or prestidigitation.
prestidigitation.
Point being is that it looks like it's something that was finally put on, but
Like we're talking in-game here.
it does look like the stone itself was recently formed.
Okay, is there any debris around the bottom?
No, it's back.
No, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah,
I mean debris from this carving.
you know it's
Around there.
you know it was recent and it was
Yeah.
well done.
So, in other words, something came in here and carved this onto
Yes.
their god's statue as a warning, perhaps.
Yep.
Or
And
I don't know about a warning.
or both of them are evil deities. It could, and this is just my suggestion. I know Sokola himself is always about what. Did she roll well? You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna make her double check that roll for Sokola, because I'm
What did
probably
she
about to
get?
get information that she probably doesn't have. Wouldn't know. Nah, that's not
anyone
good.
else?
You want me to do another?
Go
roll?
ahead and roll for Sokola. Just do a better job.
That roar. Can I, knowing that the symbol is Tiamat,
Door's still locked.
do I have to roll something to try and determine?
You can go knowledge history.
Well, to try and determine if the roll was perhaps a dragon.
I mean,
You
we didn't
didn't
hear
hear
the roar.
No, each is
What do you
saying.
just like?
Well,
Like-
I'll roll knowledge history if that's what you want.
Yeah.
I have that. Hey, it's me.
Yeah, I guess knowledge history to see
22?
what could have made
22.
that roll.
Yeah, what could have made the roar? That's perfect.
16.
Huh? 16. Both of y'all. Thing is that without hearing the roar, it's impossible for y'all to determine which one. There's no way in hell Squirt would be able to replicate it. Y'all know there's plenty of creatures out here that are capable of roaring, but one of them, for certain, would be a blue dragon. If you were going to look at the chromatic dragons, as a matter of fact, y'all can know it could have been coming from what is known as a bronze dragon. Both of these dragons are very much well known for being shoreline dragons. But while one is lawful good, the other one is very. I want to say blue dragons are neutral. I don't think they're chaotic evil,
I think they're neutral.
but I think they're neutral.
They're evil of some kind.
But they're evil of some kind.
Yep.
They'll still kill us.
Yeah, they'll kill you as soon as they look at you.
So, and now do take notice, there's multiple pools of water around y'all. Could lead to anywhere.
So we have multiple exits, is what you're telling me.
They're lawful evil.
Multiple
basically-
entryways. That's probably how Squirt got in here. One of these.
Well, I went through the front.
The same way that we came.
Yeah, remember we saw the
That's right.
shreds.
Never saw the tracks.
So in other words, one of these pools could go anywhere, probably on the island somewhere, or outside of the island in the ocean.
How many are there?
8.
I don't recommend that they use this place as mine, unless they somehow.
Suggestion: if we're gonna do a thorough sweep, there is that opposite direction that we didn't go.
Yes, right. We
Uh,
haven't truly explored the cave yet.
And I'm sure we can all use a rest.
Yeah, we need a rest.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty hurt right now.
Me
Y'all
too.
wanna rest here?
Actually, how hurt are you?
I'm at 11 out of
I'm
48.
at 7.
I think you're out of spell slots.
No.
Oh, you're not.
I leveled.
Yeah, you okay? Yeah, any spell you still lose the spell slots that you have, but any spell slots you would have gained. For
I
level.
gain
Yeah.
second level spells,
Sounds good.
which means I can cure wounds him at a level 2.
Or we could
Should
just
we
rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way you don't.
Dead.
Yeah, we can rest, but I mean I can also cure wounds him and gain back all the stuff.
Okay,
Okay.
if that's what you want to do,
Well, yeah.
Silas, that's fine.
I mean,
Yeah, why not?
actually, that Penelope says it's probably not a bad idea. We don't know what could show up here in
No,
this
I agree.
room
Give me a
in
quick
those 8
second.
hours. As a matter of fact, I'd rather feel more comfortable if we did it somewhere else. But it's up to y'all.
Okay.
We could always.
Is anyone else hurt before we do this?
I don't think
He's
so.
very hurt.
She's hurt.
Tasha might still be hurt.
Have 7.
Yeah, so these 3 are like the big 3.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is, because I can still do this, thankfully, get you 2 together, and I'm going to twin spell Cure Wounds.
At second level.
Second level.
Lovely, lovely use. That's why Divine Soul Sorcerers are really good.
I'm then going to smack Roy.
He's just like,
Yeah.
Smack me.
For it's gonna be the lay on hands.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna
5.
smack him 5.
How are you sitting at HP?
I'm at 20.
You're at 20.
Hey, that's not bad. Okay.
How are y'all 2 sitting at HP?
Hold on.
I'm at
Oh yeah,
11
he still
right
needs
now.
to, he needs to roll.
Although, does he damage me with that slap?
No.
We're wondering what she does. First level, right? Second level.
You better hope I don't.
Okay, so yeah,
I don't
because
know,
the
man.
way
I'm
the
the
way
rogue.
5e works
I ain't
is
exactly
that
the,
anything that
the
she
tankiest.
technically
Granted, I'm not a glass cannon.
she
but-
has what's called spells known. So let's say she picks chromatic vortex
All
at this
right,
level,
Julio,
she can
you're
always
healed by
upcast it to a
13.
higher level to do
Or
more
sorry,
damage.
14.
I'll take it.
Likewise,
Laura,
so you can never downcast a spell.
you're
But any spell
healed
that
by
you get,
daggum 18.
you can always upcast it to a level higher. Some have no effects, but like let's say you want to cast Sending, you're out of 3rd level spell
Okay.
slots, and you have a 4th level spell slot. You can
What are you
upcast
at?
it 4th level.
No.
In the case of
26.
Chromatic
25.
Orb, you can just do more damage.
feel more
so at
comfortable?
2nd level, I think it adds
That's
an
good
extra
enough.
dice of
Yeah,
damage.
a little over half.
48
That's
instead
good.
of 38.
Yeah, so it's not. That's
Roy,
probably how
are
that's
you
doing. It's at
comfortable?
D&D Beyond, I'm
Are we
guessing.
doing
How much did I get?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, D&D
Yeah.
Beyond
Oh, 5.
simplifies a lot of that.
Ah.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, so basically.
Are we taking a long rest or are we taking a short
I
rest?
say we take a
Long
long
rest.
rest. So our
Here's the thing: you
spellcasters-
can't take a short rest again until you take a long rest.
Okay, so you know what? Let's be real. I'm going to twin spell again because I get to level 2.
Okay.
Nice.
So twin spell Cure Wounds again.
Well, I was gonna cure them too, but did you still need help, Mr.
Is it the
Cornflower?
same amount?
No.
I have to roll
No,
again.
okay.
Sure. We're doing,
She also gains more spell slots, so she can pop you with a 2nd level cure.
Sure.
How much? What's your max?
40.
40. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She'll pop you with a 2nd level cure wounds.
Sounds good.
So
I'm at 25.
All right. 8. Bingo. All right.
I forgot to level
8
up.
plus 5 is what? 13.
Yep.
You're healed for 16.
I'm gonna go ahead and give a +2 to her wisdom,
Perfect.
so you get 16 back. Or 16
You're
back.
healed for 15.
Yeah, awesome.
I'm at 41. Thank you.
I thought you said you were at 20 and your max was 40.
There we go.
I was, but he healed me for 5.
Oh, okay.
Carol away.
So at 16, that puts me at 41, but can't go higher
That's the
than max.
beauty of twin
Unless you're willing to
spell
give me
with
one
level
temporary
2
hit point.
Cure Wounds.
Not in this case.
Damn.
Uh,
That one hit point could have saved my life.
no. Done. I could 40 of 39 damage.
Resting or what?
That's the plan.
Sort of long. Yeah, everyone's back.
So y'all want to rest here?
I say we make our way back to the entrance.
Yeah, if we make our way back through the water.
Hallway before the water.
Before when you went up, and when I gave him when he was going go to where the chanting was, but there was a
But then there was another path.
but there was another path in the other direction where no
So
chanting.
instead of
was
going in the water, we'll make our way back to the camp out in that little area
stairway?
where we climb out. And camp out there.
Either way, camping out here would be a bad idea, so
Right.
Yeah.
heading back is
Okay.
what we want
So we'll
to do.
head back to basically that first area where we get out of the water.
This is
before
the
we go
little
down
platform
either
with the
path.
stairs.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Stairs big enough.
Well, at the
Actually,
bottom
here,
of the stairs.
actually, here's an
No,
idea.
there's a
If
path
we,
and the bottom stairs and the stairs led up to where we were at.
Right, so we go back upstairs.
actually, here's an idea. What if we go back to the main entrance and we let Squirt wait for us outside the cave? You just want him to.
Well, he's going to carry our stuff, so if we
We've got
find
our
more
stuff,
things,
Oh yeah, I
we can carry it.
All right.
But going up to the surface would be safer because it would
At least then we can make a break
if
for it.
something comes out of the cave, that's a better means to escape.
That is actually a good point.
I mean, it's extra backtracking, but
Well, we
safer.
can.
Did y'all want to check the other side that y'all missed?
I'm gonna say no.
No?
Well, the reason why is because we don't know what other types of booby traps or anything are here. We take our trek down that way, we could end up getting locked in until we do something. So I
Fair point.
say, for
Fair
now, we head back to the main entrance.
We'll go back to the entrance. That's fine.
Okay. Y'all, we'll just fast forward. Y'all go back to the entrance, cleared out most of the enemies. If y'all figured that they were gonna spawn, they would spawn in the room that y'all were in. So nothing, clear sailing. Y'all are back outside of the entrance themselves. Everybody, give me a well. What's everybody's passive?
Perception?
13.
13.
Yeah, 10.
Mine's 12.
10. I'm
Plus your
gonna
wisdom.
go.
Yeah, 10 plus your wisdom or your perception.
Oh, yeah, your
if you
perception.
got a train.
Perception.
12.
Mine 13.
Yeah, I forgot. Nobody has higher than 13 except for Penelope.
Yeah.
Okay, and has it even higher? Your wisdom up. Okay, so all you see one bugbear, hear one bugbear whispering and goblin, but y'all basically, but you see two bugbears kind of sort of spying out on y'all as y'all approach the cave. As y'all come out of the cave.
I cast comprehend language on myself. And I tell them in common. Do I recognize one of them?
You do recognize one of them.
Hey, you.
No. Oh no, wait. Yeah, the one that I will say that the one that rolled really low on his stealth and was being obnoxiously loud. You hear a little scurry in the bushes as the other one takes off.
So I'm talking to the one that.
Yeah.
Okay.
What
are you doing here?
Well, I told them about you and I told them your intentions, and we just wanted to see if y'all were going to come out alive or not.
Well, clearly we are.
We're not done yet. Oh, wait,
What were
sorry,
you
I
and your
can't
friend doing? You were just waiting for him?
Yes.
Insight.
There it
It's
is.
like that.
I
Yeah,
suggested
please
that.
do.
Oh, I'm not gonna help you.
Fuck! I got a 7.
I got a 6.
He appears to be telling the truth
So why'd your friend run if he was just here to watch?
because he knows that y'all are big, powerful, and dangerous.
We did kill one of them.
You want to be useful?
Oh yeah, I did inside
I
too.
want to go home.
We can't understand.
Same, man.
There's a bunch of dead
For us, he's speaking
fish
some weird
people.
language we don't
A
understand.
bunch of dead fish people inside there.
Fish people.
Yeah, go in. They're all dead.
Oh,
You can
okay.
go in and you can, if you want to drag them home, you can eat them. For all I care.
You see him kind of sort of scurry inside. You see him scurry, and he comes out, his legs drenched. There's a dead giant turtle in there.
Yeah, we killed that one. You
So
can have
y'all,
that if you
if y'all
want.
remember that, all the fish people that y'all killed in that first room
Yeah.
were dragged away.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
He's gotta go
Um,
further in.
You
He
can
did
have
not go.
that.
He did not go into that pool.
Well, the turtle's outside the pool because we
Yeah,
dragged
yeah.
it out. You can have the turtle if you want it.
Can't drag that home.
I'll tell your friend to get over here and help you.
And you just see him scurry. So you're not gonna
Didn't
kill.
we tear it open?
We killed it.
Yeah, we
Y'all
we tear
gutted.
open, we
Y'all
gutted
gutted it. Y'all chipped
We
some of
did
its armor
gut it,
off, but y'all
yeah.
didn't like completely
Yeah,
dismantle it.
there's still some there.
You could always take parts of it home with you.
He kind of sort of scurries back in. Scurries out with like this big lump of meat. Thank you.
Remember what I said.
I'm not gonna hurt you or people or anybody.
I'll
I
beat
swear.
you again. And I whistle for my horse, for Luca.
Luca comes out.
Ah, good.
You had to roll for that? That's
Wow.
He
That's
left
not a good
Luca
sign.
alone in a hostile
Yeah,
community.
I was about to say that's not a good sign.
I'll tell you no damn kelpie.
How you doing, little friend?
He looks a little undead. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
He's got a little ectoplasm
Alright.
glowing in his
Leo,
eyes.
roll me a wisdom
he,
save.
he looks a little undead.
To resist not climbing on top of your horse.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just kind of shrugs. I mean, he went almost a day without eating, so he's hungry.
Next thing you know,
Grass
he's gonna be
everywhere.
like, oh no, he's a vampire horse.
Yes, explode him on that stuff.
That would be pretty mild.
Would you
Vampire horse.
would you
Would he
feed?
eat turtle?
Would you feed? He's a horse.
He's a horse. Horses don't eat meat.
They'll eat whatever the hell they're
But if
hungry.
you spoiled
That would be big.
if he spoiled him, I don't know if you're the type to
Pull
spoil
out
him
some
oats or
some
not.
feed for him.
Yeah.
Be like, here you go.
Yeah, if you pull out
There
like
you
a,
go, little brother. I'll just, strap the little
Okay.
sack onto his face. Let him
He's thirsty.
Are you thirsty, Luca?
There's salt water around here.
I pulled out.
Wait, the water
my
from here
water
wasn't
skin.
salt water.
Was it so?
No, the turtle came from salt water. He was
Yeah.
in salt water. He was
The
fresh
water
water.
in there, was it salt water?
Yeah, all the water,
See?
all the water inside that area was, it's
Salt
basically
water,
a
yeah.
Your horse
flooded
probably
area.
dehydrated
It's
himself.
a
No,
flooded
but
area.
didn't he say where he lives is salty and this one's not salty?
Yeah,
No,
because
he
it's
said
No,
not
no,
flat.
it was the opposite. He came from a river, and
Oh.
he said that
Ocean.
where he's from was
This is
near.
So he's nowhere from the island.
Oh, okay. I thought he was.
Wasn't
I
nearly
thought he was
salty.
from salt. Okay.
I'll make sure you have some water in my water skin.
Thank you.
You replenish him. I mean, he wasn't like starving to death, or you trained him to go a few days without food, but he was hungry.
Train them to run away from danger too.
Exactly. So, and he knows the way back to. He's a smart horse. He knows the way back to
Wow.
the main town.
Now we-
So, like, I was gonna roll whether or not he ran off, and if I rolled
Don't
an
kill my
arrow,
horse, Chris.
or I'm just gonna say this much:
You know how many
there
animals
was
are
a
going to
chance that
kill?
was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously, man.
He'll kill you.
You're
You know,
not
what
one to
goes around
talk.
comes around. Just remember.
Yeah, you're not one to talk.
And look, if you take an animal into a fight and it gets hit by fireball like everybody else, it's not
Mrs.
bad.
Brisby.
Okay, well that's fair.
You're very deliberate on that one too. You didn't even challenge too much. You were just like, "I'm gonna kill your fucking dog, Chris."
Yeah.
He's a puppy murderer.
But it got you guys to go into the dungeon, didn't it?
Do you know what?
Oh yeah, and he wanted to kill that
That's
death
why you
knight.
don't have animals, guys.
Or you have to have a care,
Don't have pets.
or you have to have a subclass where
Yes,
your animal has some
seriously.
survivability.
So I tried to
Anyways,
kill
Why do you think he's got a mechanical
so
thing?
anybody who's trained in survival, go ahead and put the.
Liam Neeson is amazing.
I will
Yeah, right.
train in survival. I will allow people to assist them.
I'm
Um,
What do you want me to do?
Tall geese.
roll survival to basically make a camp that won't be easily spotted.
I got a 20 total.
How does it
I
work?
just got 3.
Is it Liam Neeson when he's not in that
19.
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's
16, so I got 18.
19 on survival.
So y'all three put together, like before, a well put together camp.
Drinks.
I'm good right now.
I'm good for now.
I'm good for now.
I'm good. Regular.
Code red or not?
Everyone else good? I'm good.
Yeah. So y'all put together a camp, and if y'all want, I'm just gonna make quick rolls to see if anything interesting would happen. But we can go ahead and expedite this particular one because this.
Of course, alarm spell.
And
Of course, alarm spell.
Link is going to be down with alert.
Yes, we're gonna be able to. We will. It
If we
depends on what he rolls.
If it's 16.
No, that's usually a good thing.
Is it?
Yeah,
You sure?
it's not one when it's bad.
I mean,
What
either
did you roll,
way, it
20?
could still be an interesting event.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Oh man. You don't have to, You can just ignore the dice roll.
But he
What's
would
the
be.
fun in that?
There's some fun in that. The problem is,
If
I
you're
don't
gonna
know
roll
what
the dice,
I'm
you
gonna
wanna
do.
roll the dice. Roll the abide by it.
You
Just
could be
do it
nice
there.
and be like,
Just
"Hey,
do it.
guys,
Do
I'm
it.
gonna roll the
Fair,
dice.
fair, okay.
So, like the previous night, you see this time not one but multiple fairies come out, speaking to each other, looking around. Does anybody here? I'm just gonna say this is early enough. Does anybody here speak Ceylon?
Sylvan?
Sylvan?
Sylvan.
Nope, not comprehend language, but a foreign off already.
Sylvan.
And I
Sylvan
almost
is
picked
the
it,
Fey
but-
language,
Yeah,
right?
it's the Fey language.
So yeah,
Nope.
I speak Sylvan.
Okay. Anybody else?
No.
So, we'll just say for points of interest, you're a part of the first watch on this one, deciding to do your translator on, and you hear them you hear one of the fairies whisper, "I swear they're here, and I don't see them," and your alarm still goes off. Where are they? I don't know. Are they friendly? I don't know.
No, we're
Did
not.
they say that before or after the alarm?
Oh well, the alarm, does it make a sound? Or I thought
I
it just,
said it-
I thought it triggers your head.
It's either.
Oh.
And since I want them to wake up, like,
Oh.
Oh, so it's for everybody.
Yeah.
As they whisper, as they descend, the alarm spell goes off, and they immediately disperse again because that's what they would do.
Yeah, makes sense.
Aw.
What happened now?
Ah, what?
the fairies came back.
Oh.
and I have to cast the alarm spell again. Go back to sleep.
What did they want?
They're fairies. They do whatever they want.
Well, no, but did they want?
Hey, my own
Understood.
bills.
Have a good night.
Did they want something from us?
I doubt it.
Oh,
Why would we keep them around us?
I don't know.
They'll probably find us interesting. Go back to bed.
Yeah, I've probably never seen people like us.
Yeah.
Second watch, nothing eventful happens. Final watch, nothing eventful happens. Just more fucking fairies.
I cut myself.
Oh wow. Wow.
Oh, I thought he said I cut myself.
Cut me
You
hard.
did.
He's like, cut me harder, mommy.
Oh no, not you.
Oh. What?
Now you took it to the next level,
Fuck,
dude.
dude.
You took it to the next level, man.
What the fuck? Jesus.
Take you anywhere.
Man, dude.
What
That was
the-
online for the entire world to see.
What the-
So y'all wake up refreshed.
Oh, I feel good.
Y'all feel wake. You have the benefits of a full rest.
Ah, another day for adventure.
Yeah.
What do y'all do?
Onward to adventure.
Huh.
What do y'all do?
Waffles,
I,
ho!
I picked
Ah.
a new little trick I'm eager to test out.
Oh yeah? What's that?
I had a dream where I could cast a shadow around someone. I'm able to
Oh yeah, you have blood
hit
malediction.
them a little bit harder.
Leave the dog behind.
I thought you had blood malediction.
I have one
Dogs
right.
are-
Huh?
I switched out one of my spells.
Oh, okay.
I'm able to cast shadows around someone and corrupts them to where I can hit them a little harder.
Don't you have access to blood malediction? Because I
I have.
noticed. Yeah, because I noticed you never used it.
Well, nothing's run away from me except for once.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh yeah. Anyways, so what do y'all do? Y'all are up. Y'all are refreshed.
Shall we venture to the cave?
Sounds good. I don't see why
So
not.
y'all go back into the cave.
All right, Luca. I pet him. We're gonna go back inside. Remember, you see something dangerous, run like the wind.
Bullseye.
Wow.
Don't touch the kelpies.
Yes, and if you see a horse that looks kind of weird, don't go near it.
Even if you're horny.
Wow. No horse doing that.
I mean, that's fair.
Good God,
I mean, that's
wow.
fair.
Wow.
If a female horse comes around, what is a female horse called? I forget.
A mare.
A mare. If a mare comes around,
It's real dirty.
Is Luca a boy or girl?
Luca's a boy.
Luca's a boy.
then yeah, you can definitely chase after
It
a
doesn't
mare.
matter. He can love who he wants, damn it.
I don't
Oh
know
Jesus.
Dead go.
I don't know Sylvan. For future reference.
Oh okay.
I
Yeah, I
just,
don't think
Oh, God,
elves
y'all
get it
are
for
gonna
free.
do that.
no.
Not in this
I was
edition.
thinking that, like, because it was the
Wow,
lottery maybe,
that's
but
what I
Okay, yeah, you would think they would.
I heard what you said.
you think it would.
Like as a bonus language.
I think
Luca
it was
could be a
balancing
girl or a
issues.
boy name. I'm just saying.
Luca's a boy.
He
Alrighty.
can still love a boy, okay?
What do y'all do? Y'all go back into the cave?
I just like.
Go back
I
into the
walk
cave.
Okay,
Yeah.
now go into the cave.
Go into the cave.
What do y'all go straight back to the fork?
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
into the cave.
Y'all go back to the fork, nothing eventful happens. What do y'all do at the fork?
So we go down this
Investigate the
path.
place we have to go.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
this Riverside?
Do your thing.
Oh yeah.
No, that's
Well, he's supposed to be keen-eyed and look out for traps.
Yep.
So,
So you're telling him to do
Yeah.
his magic thing?
No, not the purple blade thing. I'm talking look out for traps.
Yeah, dance, magic dance. I got it.
Dance magic, dance magic.
I've heard
We
that's
just saw one of those.
popular
traps
song.
Does it go off?
Yesterday.
Yeah, you might.
Which one?
Oh yeah,
Investigation?
yeah. Sorry,
Oh.
I did stealth first. My bad.
What?
That's
Did you
18.
get 20?
I got a nat 20 for
Nice,
my
man.
Oh, for one of your court
that's
rolls.
gonna come in handy.
Oh,
Oh, shame.
wait, real quick. Is it a new day?
It is any day.
Yeah.
New day.
Roll it.
Oh, roll it, buddy.
Roll
it.
that ruby.
What do you want me to roll? Or what
It's
is
a
it?
wisdom saving throw.
Oh, crap.
Hey, you wanted it.
Yeah, that could be good.
Does an 11 pass the test?
Nah.
Together?
We'll
Do you not have a
We'll find out.
bonus?
It's Sean.
I'm
It's
sorry, 13.
Okay, good. He does.
You'll find out.
Hey, quick, ask me a question.
Shyless, did you sleep well?
No.
You don't hear Silas answer that. Instead, you hear him take a twitch, and you take 1 point. And you take 1 point of psychic damage.
One.
I know. I decided to dial it
I'm
back.
kidding,
man,
I'm kidding.
seriously.
I would just
Please,
leave it like a D4.
yeah. Keep it. No. Keep it at the 2d10,
No, that's a bit
please.
much.
No.
That is
Oh.
a bit much.
So
Silas is gonna go bye-bye real quick.
I'll meet you down the middle.
I
And
have
Still
everybody
stand
in
by.
I know.
He should still
Maybe he
try
wants
to
to
answer,
make a new
but
character.
it's completely indirect. So try to say something that's
Okay.
not a direct answer.
Okay.
Did you sleep well?
You should have used your 20 on that.
It was a middling amount of sleep.
That's still pretty direct.
Yeah, that's direct.
This thing went to sleep.
You
and
can
got
like-
up
You
and
take
said,
2 points. Of,
Well,
you
then
take
answer
another
a
point of
question with
psychic
a
damage.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What does it look like?
Or it could have
There
been
you go.
whoever sleeps good.
I said,
Well,
What
you know
is-
what?
What does
We're
it mean
near a
to
cave.
sleep good?
How
I
can
was
you
pretty
sleep?
tired, so I slept
I
pretty
slept
hard.
great.
You know what? I'm not
Good
good at
sleep.
this.
So,
It's
you know,
fine.
I'm curious. What is the sleeping
wanted it.
arrangement? I have
Huh?
my own bed.
You wanted it.
Oh,
I
hell
have a
yeah.
bedroll.
you have a tent, don't you?
Do I have a tent?
I thought you had a tent.
Wait, you said hun. Are you two?
Oh, sorry.
Wait a minute.
Boy, that was fast.
So, what did you roll for your?
One night and everything, like,
So, Roy.
Really?
What did you roll?
Really?
18 for
I
stealth.
do. I
Okay.
have a tent and a bedroll.
18
Only
is
you
low
would
for
know
you.
she has a tent. I'm just saying.
I mean, she puts it up.
What'd you roll on the die?
Is that an invitation?
wow.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted. 11.
He's mapping.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
So you go down there.
What is this?
You actually find 2 treasure chests.
There have been a couple.
Guys,
Go ahead and bring it in some. We're moving on.
Alright.
Found 2 treasure chests
What, where?
down the path that we decided not to go down.
Cool.
Yes.
Just so it's just an empty room with 2 treasures?
I'm gonna
I'm
investigate
mapping the
them.
whole room out, so.
I'm gonna investigate them, see if they.
I'm mapping it.
I'm checking for
share with
traps.
me the map so I can draw it.
I don't have a map allowed for this, and I probably never will. I'm sorry, I'm
Wing
too
it.
lazy for that shit.
Alright. Check for
You'll
traps.
make a map when it's actually important.
Oh no, you're mapping this entire excursion out
Yeah.
yourself. Like as y'all are moving around, you're just
I'm
writing that.
mapping the whole thing.
As a matter of fact, you could probably sell the information you have.
That's the idea.
Which
What does it go off of?
it's intelligence right now.
Just a straight intelligence?
Well, investigation if you have.
Okay,
training.
there we go. 19 for the first one.
So
It's actually pretty
I'm
handy.
gonna roll and see which one.
It's
Not. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say that that's for both of the chests.
Okay.
And you found that one is trapped and one is not.
Cool.
How big
So-
are they?
Hmm?
How big are they?
One is like a smaller chest, and that one is.
Except there's a light in there. It's like soon we found our room, and she's like, "When you finish crying."
No, one is a moderate sized chest, while the other one is significantly bigger. Well, one is about the size of the laptop.
Okay.
One is probably maybe a half size bigger than this laptop.
So one medium, one pretty big.
Chest
Yeah,
there.
not kind of like
Bigger.
like a half size larger,
Which
basically.
one is trapped?
You would find that the smaller one of the two is trapped.
I will do my best to disarm it.
Disarm it.
What does that go off of?
Anybody with him while he's over here?
Stand back.
I'm gonna
You
move
know
off to
what?
like. Okay, so like,
I will
what's
be
the
near
size
him,
of the room?
And I have to have my shield and my armor. I'll kind of have a shield next to me at him in case something happens.
Okay, sounds good.
Well, that's not what I'm worried
Why
about.
don't we join
I'm
shields
gonna draw
real
my
quick?
sword just in
You have another
case.
shield?
I have a shield.
Cool. Put another
Cool.
shield on the other side.
Go ahead and roll, man.
So what is it?
It's going
Shield
to
wall,
be
yeah.
Shield wall
a
with the
thieves' tools, and then it goes off a dex.
Dex.
Hopefully.
So hopefully, like, he's the only one that gets exploded.
Now the ironic
Exactly.
thing, it explodes. He jumps back and completely dodges
Yeah.
it while y'all
It's,
take the
21 in
damage.
total.
That's what shields are for.
Yeah, y'all sit there cautiously, but you see him masterfully open it, take it off. You put it together, and you find this this mechanism that looks like it was ready to shatter a vial of what seems to look like a clear vial of some. Yeah, some type of gas in it.
A vial with
Oh, so
gas.
it's gonna
You can tell it's
aerosolize.
gas?
So go ahead and anybody who wants to identify it, or give me a knowledge
History.
history with this.
Sweet.
No, let them do it.
I don't know.
Nature might also be a
17.
Yeah, nature would work.
15 and
17, 15.
For
Anybody else?
history, oh, I got 11.
So y'all two were able to look at it. This is like some sort of potent type gas used in like archaic chemical warfare.
Sweet.
If you feel like if you throw it and shatter it near a group of enemies, they would have to make. Now I'm explaining this in mechanical terms. They would have to
Right.
make a con save to resist 4d6 points of poison damage. Passing it would be half.
Oh, sweet.
So those are the.
Wait, are we
Oh,
letting Silas take it?
No,
Well, he's the one who currently.
I'm the
has
one
it.
who
You
currently
caught
has
it,
it.
or
So
found it.
So you can always just
Come on.
pocket it.
Huh?
Come on. You can always just
I'm
pocket
just
it.
gonna say this: if you pocket it, that means.
Oh no, sorry guys, there was nothing in there.
No,
You know,
but
I-
he's
I
I'm
actually
just-
want it.
I'm
Come
just,
on.
I'm just gonna say. He's like, come on.
Yeah, come on. Hand it over.
In that case.
You hold on. Let me open the other chest and see what's in there first.
Oh well, the chest that you did open up with the trap.
Actually, let's make a game out of this. You could take this, but you can't have whatever's in that one.
Deal.
That's fair.
I don't see why not.
Okay,
Take on it.
Yeah.
You should toss it to him so you can grab it.
You open it up.
I don't actually do that.
So you open up the bigger of the two chests, or the smaller of the two chests, and you find 2 potions, a decanter, and a deck.
Oh.
Oh. Whoa, that was quick.
Gotta have that deck.
Oh, that's what
Detect
that's
magic.
for.
All 3 are magic. I mean, all the potions are of course magical. The decanter's
Probably
magical.
a
And the deck's
decanter.
How many
magical.
potions?
2.
Would you like to spend some?
Done that
Would you
deck.
like to
Boy,
times in my
I'm
game.
glad I made that deal.
For
with
the
you today.
potions, just go ahead and give me a general arcana check for those. You don't have to. And the DC's kind of low.
Oh, wow.
Better be, because I got an 8.
11?
You got it. They're potions of minor
I
healing.
got 18.
Potions of minor
I
healing.
do.
But they already got it.
Yeah,
So-
but I don't got it.
Yeah.
So now you just need to identify the decanter and the deck.
I'll make it say things
He's
are
got it
Decanter.
by sacrifice spell.
Yeah.
11.
Or, well, you cast identify, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's it. Yeah, I didn't.
It is a decanter of endless water.
Yeah.
I figured it's
Nice.
perfect.
Ah, so we can always get drunk.
Now Luca can.
Well, it just
What?
makes water.
No.
It's like I'm
Unless
excited.
Jesus was in your party, then you'd have unlimited wine.
Now there is an item in here that does give you like
Nice.
unlimited ale and wine in the same
Change
vein.
the flask.
Alright, the deck.
Now the deck,
Flask of
Oh,
infinite
I
wine.
will do it.
and he identifies the deck as not a deck of many things. Are y'all fucking insane doing it this early?
I wouldn't have put anything past you.
And a
There's
deck
2
that
decks.
a deck of illusions.
Oh.
Deck of
You
illusions.
know that,
that every
and I've already took out all the cards that aren't in here. You pull and you draw from the deck of illusions and throw the card down.
Yeah, next
Whatever
up.
you draw would make a perfect illusionary figure of another type of creature. It is a belief. I'll look up the DC later, but it would require an investigation from a creature to discern whether or not it's real or not. Unless they attack it, once they attack it, they'll discern that said creature is
Ooh.
not real.
So, real quick, if I can make a case or
Mhm.
plead a case, let me take this.
I think he should take that, or she should.
Mm,
You're in melee combat.
I'm also stealth and an infiltrator.
He makes a good point.
I
That's
say
true.
you should use it. It's usually best if
Uh,
people of his swiftness use
may
things
I,
like that.
may I just make a bid for the decanter of endless water?
No, because you
Nope. Because
Oh,
you
shut
said that
up.
you
Wow.
can't
Oh, is that
have
all there
anything
is in
else
both
this.
chests?
Huh?
That's all there is in both chests?
No, that was in one of the
Yeah,
chests.
yeah. I just want to know, how much is the gold value for something like that?
Don't sell it.
I'm not
What?
trying to sell it.
The
I just want
decanter?
to know. Yeah.
It is it's not a common, I think it's an uncommon magical item. You could probably get maybe a few hundred gold pieces for it. Probably like 150 gold pieces.
You want a decanter of endless.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was trying
For
to
like
do. 'cause-
uncommon items, it's actually really good.
Well, I was actually going to offer like 100 gold pieces to whoever it was.
I mean,
that
honestly,
got it.
that kind of thing could be good for all of us. We could,
That-
if we,
that
if
should-
we ever need water, we just pass it around.
Yeah,
It does
I know.
not
Exactly.
require attunement at
That
all.
should be party treasure.
So it could be something that y'all could pick one person to hold it, but
Yeah.
the whole party uses it when needed.
I'll
Yeah.
hold it
Okay, sure.
because it'll give me something to do other than, oh yeah, an extra thing to do just in case we want to hose down an enemy or
I'm
something.
gonna keep this on me, but whenever you're ready to draw from
Gotcha.
it, let me
Great.
know.
Well, I think.
Oh, and you do know once you draw from this deck, whatever you draw, and we're going to set it on the side somewhere, that thing disappears
That thing
permanently
disappears.
from the deck.
So all the cards.
I figured.
cards are drawn.
Well, this was all in one of the chests, right?
Mhm.
I say, let me go and open the second chest, and then we'll sort everything out, and then decide who gets what.
That's fine with me. Let's see what's in the other one.
All right. I open it.
500 more gold pieces. Of
And
gem.
you don't get any of it.
Okay, hold on.
I'm just kidding.
Are you kidding me?
Yes, I am.
Oh, I need to get another chair for this. Oh, my ass hurts. Alrighty.
All right, so hold on. Let me just understand something real quick. You said the other chest, right?
Yeah, there's two chests.
Two chests. Okay, so we opened the other one that did not have the poison.
Yes.
All right, I can have parts of that.
He was just kidding.
I was just kidding.
Oh,
Now the original arrangement was, yeah, you take this, you don't get anything of that's in the other chest.
yeah.
But, so you wouldn't have, but it's gold, so I'll make an exception.
Alrighty, so
That's 56 gold for everybody.
56. Split evenly, that's fine by me.
do y'all? That's it. You found basically what was considered one of their treasure trove areas, other than the other room where you found the gems.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Do y'all do anything else?
Well, there's those other 8 paths in the other room, right?
Well, hold on.
So there's
Let's,
another 8 paths.
we should really split this stuff that we just found.
Right.
I'll take a potion of healing if no one else wants.
Well, y'all have the decanter
Wait,
for
there's a
him.
potion of
He's
healing?
taking the deck.
There's two
Two
potions.
minor potions of healing.
If everybody's okay with it, I'll take the deck of illusions.
I'm down.
You made a good argument for you using
Yeah,
it.
You know
seriously.
what? Let me take the second potion of healing.
I don't need it.
Okay.
You got money running
Well,
anyway.
okay, hold on.
I
Like,
don't have it.
if you need a potion, do you need a potion, James?
No, I think I have one.
If you have one, just let me know. If who doesn't have one?
Just letting you know, in my game, if you're taking a potion
I have
and not,
one.
and not giving it to
You have
another
one?
person,
There you
it is a bonus action.
go. Yeah, I understand that.
So
Um,
it's probably
Oh,
a
I
good
do have
idea
one.
for everybody to at least have
that's,
one potion.
that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
Who doesn't have a potion at the
I
moment?
used mine in the fight. So
I don't have one, but I'm
You
not
got one?
up in the front.
I'll
so-
give you the potion that I have, so that
Because you have two.
So you're giving me your potion?
yeah.
How many potions are you
You
gonna
might
have
have
with this
bought one
one?
at the
I didn't buy
How many
it.
potions are you gonna
I
have with
haven't
this?
bought anything.
He takes one of the potions. Who takes the other potion?
I take the other potion.
Okay, he takes
Oh.
the other potion. So
Oh.
keep your potion.
I
He
keep
takes
my
a potion. He
Yeah,
takes a
keep your
potion.
potion.
Yeah.
So go ahead and record those.
Yeah, but I'm the healer.
Penelope
I
technically
was
doesn't-
figuring I could.
Penelope technically doesn't have
Penelope
one,
can
but
heal herself.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
You know what? Do you have one, or does Katie?
Keziah doesn't have one.
You know what?
Keziah
I'll hand one to Keziah.
Yeah, because y'all found out real quickly with
Potion of
Taisha,
minor
just
healing.
because you're in the
Potion
bad
of
casting
minor
spells, if you go for the right target, they're gonna come after your ass.
1d4 plus 2,
Let's
right?
Yes,
let's
2d4
take out the
plus
priestess
2d4 plus 2.
and attack our priestess for you.
Yeah, I did.
Oh yeah, you did.
And we were successful.
And y'all were very successful. And all of them died, and only a few y'all went down. So y'all go back to the main, the room with the statue.
Right.
Yeah.
What do y'all do?
Well,
There's 8
first
pools
is-
of water.
There's 8 different pools of water.
How big are the pools?
About a large humanoid size.
Anything a little bit different in here from where we were?
No, as a matter of fact, the bodies weren't cleared like they were before. You could. It stinks more.
Oh, yeah.
Scorch just
That
kinda
whole
like-
dated
Scorch
decay.
just like.
Yeah.
I definitely don't want to eat them now.
So we got 8 paths to take.
One for each
start
person?
with the
No, we're definitely
start
not
with the
doing that.
closest one to the entrance. And
Okay.
work
Two,
our way
two
out.
per.
We could do that.
All right.
Okay.
So what I think we should do is at the very least, actually, you know what? I am going to every 20 feet or so.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to mark with chalk on the walls if it's stone.
Yeah, stone.
I've been doing that.
Oh, you've been doing that?
Yeah, I have a lot of chalk.
Oh, okay, fine. Sorry.
As I map the area.
Okay.
Which I map the area. This
So
So we got a
that's
swimmer.
actually surprisingly
So we're
accurate
gonna
to what I got
ropes
going on here.
swimmers like last
As a matter of
You
fact,
could
yeah,
tie the end of the rope
Yeah, I
to
think
the
we
statue's
could.
base, and then swimmers go down.
So assuming
Hold
you
on
have
to the
8
rope.
pools, right?
Well,
Yeah,
Are they
yeah.
all in one area or around the whole?
no, it's basically like side by side.
how
Like
deep
going
does
up.
this
You
go?
pretty much
'Cause
have accurate.
we don't know.
We don't
pretty
we can
accurate
only
gauge.
go 150 feet deep.
I have
Max.
50 feet of rope also, so we can.
As do I.
So 200,
I've got rope.
250, 300.
I think we all
I have
have
rope too.
I have at least 50.
Oh wow. Okay, I'm sorry. 50, 100.
400 feet.
400 feet of rope.
400. 450, including Nelody's. If she didn't do that rope.
Well, I'll be more than happy to volunteer on the rope for.
That's probably
cost.
pretty long.
450 feet.
Okay.
So,
You
are we
have to,
taking a single tunnel or a single pool together?
50 foot.
Two people going?
Oh,
I recommend that we don't split the party.
So yeah.
You never
Hey,
know
y'all
what's
are-
on the other
Are
side.
y'all going to be jumping in there? Well, all of us are.
I guess we go in order. That's the first one.
Might seem like a rock.
Well, how about me and the lads, since we've been doing this already? We go first, try and get to the end of it. If everything's clear, we come back. Actually, can't you do your mind thing on him?
Mhm. Yep, I can do that again.
And he can tell you to come on in, for all of you to come in.
Actually,
I'll stay behind for
you
now.
can hold your breath underwater for long periods of time. Is that right?
You're talking to the turtle?
To the total, yeah.
Very long time. I think that's
He
like.
can't fight.
I think it's like 4 times their con motto, their typical.
Would
Twice
you
or 4.
mind just swimming carefully? If you see anything dangerous, you just come back and tell us.
Okay. So,
Sounds good to me.
Alright.
Squirt, which one do I go in?
That one.
Do I
That
take
one,
everything
the one.
with me?
No,
No.
leave it
No,
here.
leave everything here.
It drops everything on the floor.
Go in there, like he said, take a look around, come
So
back.
the one closest to the entrance is the one I want.
Okay, so he dives in there.
That was the last we ever saw.
Well, that's solved that problem.
And our stuff.
Solve that problem.
He dropped his stuff on the ground.
One less liability.
Wow.
You
So-
think he's gonna come back?
5 minutes. Now y'all made a second link with him, I'm guessing.
Yeah, he did.
Would you?
I would have, yeah.
Would you? Okay.
Yes, I would have.
I mean, really?
Yes, I would have. He's infiltrating.
Alright.
So you make a psychic link. Do you say something to him before he jumps in?
Squirt, can you
That's why.
It's fine. It's just Kent. I'm in your head.
What's a kin?
Not. Oh my god.
Did we even tell him our names?
No, we didn't.
What's your name?
Alright. It's
You're
the
right.
blue-haired guy with the hat.
You're
Wait.
Roger speaking.
He kind of looks back
This
at
is
you.
your conscience speaking.
You could probably make that deception.
Actually, yeah. You are brave. You can fight. You know how to use a sword.
Astro puppets in.
Left, right,
Stick him with the pointy end.
What is this post-hypnotic suggestion?
Yeah, I don't know.
At this point, yeah. Why not?
Actually, wait. What's his intelligence?
Oh god.
It's
Probably really low.
to be honest, it's lower than what's supposed to be typical because that's squirt.
Is it at least? Is it higher than a 3?
Yes, it is higher than a 3.
I can't form a link with anything lower than a 3.
It's a 6. Anything 3 or lower, anything lower than 3 is animalistic intelligence.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I wanted to see.
So,
So yeah, I form a link with him. All right. Do you see anything? What do you see? I guess I should say.
wait,
Oh,
wait.
wow.
I don't talk out loud, right? Do I do this? Am I doing this correctly?
No. Just think about what you're saying or what you want to say.
John Jacob, John Smith.
I warned you.
Are you sure you want to do this?
I am a turtle.
I'm starting to remember why I hated Squirt.
I am a turtle within a turtle. I am a turtle within a turtle.
Squirt, focus.
Hey, there's a fish.
Starting to regret this idea.
I warned you.
Not as much as I am.
I'm sorry. What were you saying again?
Still
Okay.
alive?
Alright, for now.
You want me to catch a fish?
No.
Well, okay. More fish for me.
Look, okay. Are you at the end of the path yet?
Oh no, it's deep down here.
Okay, keep going.
Okay. It's very salty.
That's nice.
Do you think we salt our fish to keep it longer? Do you think that this fish lasts longer because it's pre-salted?
Dead
Hey,
go.
you're breaking up. Hold on.
I'm sorry, I'm literally going through a cave right now.
Except you can't do that. There's no like.
I'm literally going through a tunnel.
Yeah. There's no like candy wrappers to just rub on the receiver.
Right?
So you're lying.
Oh, the advantages of psychic links.
Hey, so this thing went down for like a really long time and now it's going up.
What thing?
The place you wanted me to dive into.
Okay, good. Go up.
Oh, okay.
And just for clarification, that means swim upwards.
I'm not stupid.
Oh, that is highly debatable.
This squirt.
Doesn't it feel good to
I
play a
didn't plan
character
on-
that you've been looking forward to?
I didn't plan on y'all inviting him along, and you did, so thank you.
Hey, you're welcome.
Oh, it comes with a lot of regret. Anyway,
More
swim
food.
up.
That's a big shark.
What?
Oh.
What shark?
That's a really big shark.
You better be joking right now, Squirt.
That's a huge shark.
If that's the case, then come back.
I think I'm outside. The shark didn't see me yet.
Oh, good. Then definitely get back in the water and come back.
I think I see the sunlight.
Hold on.
No. I don't care
It's
what
a
else you
land
see.
No, no, looks like the open. Looks like the lake got bigger, or the river got bigger.
The what? All right, look.
Wait.
Okay, it's coming after me. I'm coming back now.
Oh no.
He's gonna bring the shark.
Yeah. We better get ready to jump whatever's chasing after
I
him.
draw my sword.
The shark.
What'd he say?
He's he found a big shark.
Huge.
He's coming back.
Down
He
there?
said something about the river getting bigger.
The ocean?
Like an ocean?
He said river.
Yeah, but he didn't know what an
The
ocean
ocean
was.
Could be
remember?
an
He
ocean.
referred to the
And he also said-
salty river.
And he also said daylight.
So he basically went like this, right? And now he's at the ocean?
I guess so.
Probably.
That's what it seems to be.
So.
But
after
now
a-
there seems to be a shark chasing after him. He said it was big, so
That's fine.
So he pokes
And
his
he's
head.
big himself.
He pokes
so
his head
bigger
out of
than
the
him.
hole. Hi guys.
get out of the water.
Where's the shark?
Okay. Well, he came after me, but the hole was too big for him to fit in,
Oh, it's
Too
the whole-
small.
Too big.
or too small for him to fit in.
Okay, I know you're stupid, but
So you.
I don't actually say that.
Ouch.
Roy's saying that.
So how, when you got up to the surface of the water,
Mm-hmm.
how big was this river?
Well, I couldn't see the other side. I saw the land over
The ocean.
here, the little in the forested area that was around.
But it was
Around
just
it.
all blue after
It was
that?
all blue.
So
That's
you-
called an ocean.
You know what we need to do? I will tell you. We need him to swim back out there through the hole with 2 swords, right? We use him as bait. I'm not saying this like, but
In his presence.
yeah, in his
I'm not
presence.
saying it in character.
But we let the shark eat him, and then we pull the shark out of the water.
Use him as a
Or
giant.
we just
We
don't
go
go
fishing.
that way.
Exactly.
Or we just don't go that
There's
way.
7 more pools.
Right.
So, alright, Squirt,
Uh huh.
good
Next
job.
Yeah, y'all
Next
having
one.
fun.
Oh, give me a sec.
Believe me,
He pulls his hand in.
I'm right there with
Turns
you.
out. So you see Squirt retract one of his hands into a
Got
shell.
Fuck.
Into
Yeah,
a
exactly.
shell. Then afterwards, you see him pull out what seems to be a thing of fermented fish. Snack time. Okay, I'm good. And then he just hops right into the water.
I mean, swimming
How long
makes
does
you
that
hungry.
psychic last? That
Yeah, I
psychic
guess.
last?
I think it's like an hour per what you roll, so roll me a d4.
I don't want to.
I mean, it's only been like 10 minutes, probably.
Honestly, it's only been, upwards to maybe 10 minutes.
I don't want to.
Because I think turtles do have a natural swim state.
4.
Yes.
Or you can end it anytime you want.
That's true, I can.
Technically, Squirt could end it too.
He's not going to.
Alright, so, Squirt, what's in this one?
I'm still going down,
Alright,
going down,
okay.
going back up,
What?
going up again.
Why?
I
Oh,
see the sunlight again, guys.
okay, so that one leads out too.
Hey, hey, no shark on this side.
Alright,
That's
good.
clear.
Is there anything else in particular that you see?
Little fish. You want me to catch you a fish?
No. Thank you.
That shark
No.
from before just turned around the corner.
Okay, now come back.
No, legitimately.
Shark number 4?
Turn around the corner.
From
Shark
before.
from
Always
before.
have more issues not having to
So he
review.
dives back into the water, pops his head back out.
I have to deal with this crap? All I have to deal with is a
Third
little
tunnel.
bit of mental like headache.
You're doing really good, Squirt.
Thank you.
I got really.
Can we get fish after this?
Sure.
Just catch one and bring it back. We'll cook it for you.
Well, there was a really big one down there, but it has teeth.
Not that one.
Oh. And he dives into the water. Same thing. Pops out from the other side. This time, the shark's basically waiting right in front of him. Attempts to take a bite out of him.
Oh no, please don't.
Guys, the shark has fins! Help! Help!
What? What's going on?
Help!
Is he on the rope?
Help!
There's no rope. We didn't tie anything.
I thought
So,
I thought we were tying him
Yeah,
to
so
the
did
rope.
I.
not,
We're
not
gonna tie
speaking,
it to each other.
not speaking in character, we could just let this happen.
We didn't tie any rope to him.
Hey, we still
You're
got
gonna
you.
get rope
Trouble,
to
we
each
need to
other.
pull the rope.
yeah, right?
Did we tie rope?
Yeah,
I assume y'all did.
I thought we didn't.
No, we totally did.
I thought we were counting on the rope.
Yeah, so
I
you
thought
know
we were
what?
gonna do it for like.
We weren't gonna let this guy who
Me.
can't fight go in without any sort of
This is
secure
the
line.
same guy that kept swimming and swimming and swimming and didn't know where he was at.
I mean, yeah, that was the idea.
So
Pull the rope.
Yeah, I say we all
Alright,
pull the rope.
fine.
Okay, everybody
Strength
give,
check.
everybody give me a strength check.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah! Oh my gosh, I got
I rolled
a nat
that.
20!
Did you? 18, man.
Asheen was just like, oh, I'm coming, Squirt!
I'll save you!
Yeah, 21, man.
21 for a Sheen?
20,
19 for a sheet.
19?
11.
11?
30.
20. So the
I
big,
got one in.
so the big burly people are just kind of like, yeah, while the spellcaster's just like, heave! Oh! Like if you're all, I rolled a fucking 2 on the shard,
Ow, I got splintered.
and I rolled a 2 on the shard.
Yeah.
So y'all pull squirt out, y'all pull squirt out, y'all pull squirt out, y'all pull squirt out, y'all pull squirt out.
Okay, we pulled Squirt out!
And then suddenly, Squirt pops out, and you see his arm, his shoulder, almost completely missing, down to where you could see some of his.
It's okay, he'll be fine. Next.
Go on, Leon.
No, I'm
Swimming off.
Guys, I can't feel my arm.
Well,
rub
that's
some
because
Jordan at
your
number
arm is
5.
missing.
That's a lot of
There's
blood.
turtle wax in there.
Hey, Penelope.
Yeah, she's already on it. She goes up. Let me see how much damage this thing did to him first. Okay, now she heals. Now so far she rolled the same as the first one. She rolled higher, she gets him back to full health. So you see her just kind of sort of heal this spot as flesh forms over it, and he's good as new.
Now tell me, Squirt, where did this shark bite you?
Right here.
Not
Okay.
where on your body.
When you
Where?
were swimming out there, how far out were you when it?
I think it was the same shark.
Now, didn't you? Let's see. Did he say out loud, or like, did we get the communication that there was a spot where the shark couldn't swim?
There was one, the first tunnel, it couldn't
Yeah,
fit through.
but did these two communicate that to us?
I would have.
He would
Okay.
have.
All right. Now, with this tunnel, was there a space where the shark could not follow you as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The shark was big.
We'll try another tunnel.
Real,
Once you get to
I
a
don't know if I
spot,
want to do this anymore.
real quick.
once you get to a spot
Mm-hmm.
where it opens up to where the shark can get there, just look around don't swim out past the small tunnel, and then just come back.
Okay. So I'm just gonna expedite this. He goes through all 8 tunnels.
Real quick before he goes back.
Mhm.
You say that's a big shark. How big are we talking?
You're talking
How big was the
Megalodon?
bite?
Oh yeah, that's a good
Oh,
question.
you were. This one barely nicked me.
Okay, it's big.
So it's Megalodon.
Bigger, and
Probably.
Like
he
Megalodon,
points.
that's
He
not
points
big.
at the
Yeah.
large statue. Bigger than that.
Oh, it's huge.
Oh,
Oh,
Wow.
Megalodon.
yeah, it is a Megalodon.
Yeah, it's really big. Wow.
Okay.
Y'all who rolled well on Sekala
No, my
and
head shell's not helping.
and Sahugan, Szechuan, whatever, know that they have a strong connection with sharks.
Szechuan sauce.
You could argue that the shark could possibly be a guardian to this, to what, after going through all the 8 entrances, y'all could now determine a fast track entrance into this shrine.
Got it. So he went through all 8.
I'm just gonna, with the whole poking head out thing, I'm gonna expedite it, and from what y'all can gather with his general derpiness, he keeps saying he sees the sun in open ocean, sun in open oceans. Like when he sees the sun, he sees it blurring into the water.
Okay.
So basically, they're all the same type of tunnel. They just
That
lead
lead
out to
here.
that.
And it'll lead out to different areas.
Okay, so couldn't we essentially go fishing then? Like literally?
Well,
For
and
what?
if it opens out to the sea out there, we could fish. We could leave the cave system and go around to where this spot should be, and try to fish it from an open spot instead of from the cave.
Pull up those stats.
That would be a safer way to do it, in my opinion.
That's true. I agree.
Telling me that you're gonna hunt a big shark now?
Huh?
Might get a lot of meat, a lot for the meat.
Yeah, a lot for the meat and the teeth.
Well, and the other reason why we might want to go that route is if any, well, yeah, if we want this place to be safe for people to do mining, they might want this entrance in the future.
Weren't there a lot of weapons?
Can I roll a perception check?
Like, you know, rusty weapons?
I
Stuff
think
like
so,
that?
somewhere.
Yeah, couldn't we, like, just fashion that into, like, hooks? Gigantic hooks?
I mean, this is a really big fish.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying gigantic hooks.
You just throw him and then you go
Lots.
bite it.
Yeah,
Bring it
right?
back.
Yeah.
Only if
All
you
right,
bite
all right.
me
So
first.
let's say we make these giant hooks, and we get into this tiny little hole, and we somehow get the shark. What are we gonna reel him in and just
we're gonna
barely
kill it.
pull a little bit of fish out?
No,
we're
It's
gonna
a
kill
hook.
it.
No, we're going to, like, pull it so we
Melissa
force
the
it
babe
through
wanna go to the
the...
bathroom.
You can't fit through the hole.
It's
No,
big
it's-
enough that if we were pulling it, it will bash its way through the hole.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
And even if it does manage to,
The strength alone. is
even if we
phenomenal.
manage to get it through the hole, like you're talking about dragging it all the way through the rest of the tunnel, which it's probably too big for.
Oh,
I thought Asha and Asheen was talking about going around
Yeah.
Yeah,
to
he
the ocean
was.
side and finding.
It'll take longer, but it'll be safer.
okay.
I agree.
I mean, if we're just pulling on it, we're
Is
just
this
gonna
thing
pull it out of
is-
the mouth.
If this thing is so big that it's going to attack us before we have a chance to get out of the water to where we would actually stand a chance,
I mean,
I
we
agree.
did last time with the dragon.
We
Yeah,
can always
we could try that.
except this is going to be
find
much
something that
small
could be
hole.
suitable bait and throw it in there on a rope, and then when it comes to the surface,
We're gonna need a
attack
bigger
it with
boat.
ranged
Right.
weapons.
yeah, exactly.
We are going to need a bigger boat.
I think we should definitely go with what Asheen suggested. Go around on land, find perhaps a way to get to the water, and fish it out of the
Well,
water.
then I hate to tell you this, but it looks like we're going to have to use your horse as bait.
We don't need to use the
We
horse
can
as bait.
always hunt for wildlife.
We got squirt.
Alright, we can hunt for wildlife, I guess. Actually, the bugbears might be pretty good too.
Working
I
on
mean, we could always try and see if these would be suitable.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Out of character, like, I'm pretty sure it's not going to work because sharks like can tell which kind of blood is what. But Steve doesn't live in this. Like,
Yeah.
I'm seeing what I mean now. I have a tough time staying up in this chair.
Mm-hmm.
So, shall we set
course.
off and go
If
shark
it is a
hunting?
guardian, anything trespassing in
They're
the waters
always
would draw
checking
his
the
attention.
mon-
Yeah,
mines
and
to
even
see
if it's Sahugan
what kind
stuff.
of ores they
And
have.
if it is a guardian,
You've
I
already
wouldn't be surprised if
determined
it
that
might
it
have
was
something of value.
actually,
inside of it,
you'll
probably
find some
used for
iron, but
something
it's
else.
mostly gold, silver, and electrum. That guy determined the rest of the cave had.
Thanks. Mining.
Go ahead. It's gonna take you some time, and it is gonna be raw materials at best. You're probably gonna like mine maybe in the terms of an hour, 20 gold points worth.
But
We'll need your help, Abigail. You can mine this after we kill the shark.
no, sorry, mining for a shark later.
So,
He has a
You said he went through.
If you know his backstory, he would know.
All the
That
holes.
shark like goose.
Did all of them leave the
You
ocean?
can use
Yeah.
goose's
Every
bait.
single one of them.
Nope.
Every single one of them.
Sorry, good save it me.
This dungeon's empty, then they're done.
I mean,
There's no other paths, right?
there's no other paths. You just know that there's a giant shark
Couldn't we use one of
Leading
his
in the
like,
ocean.
illusions?
guarding this entrance area. as
But
far
would the
as you
shark
can
be
tell.
attracted
the
to
ocean.
that?
Technically,
I mean, if it's
So we don't even have to
protecting the
kill the
water.
shark. It's not part of the dungeon anymore.
is the
Yeah,
illusion
that's
going
entirely
to
up to y'all.
account for the fact that it's underwater?
Well, if the shark is guarding these waters and it serves this god, I wouldn't be surprised if it ate something. It might have
needs to be
something of
ocean.
value in it.
Alright, I'm gonna have to do
Alright,
knowledge
alright,
sharks.
alright.
Because I have a lot lot of knowledge
This
of
would be-
sharks as a player.
What would this be?
I've been in the water way too many
So
times.
it'd be what, nature?
Poor lad, he's just kind of like, fuck the ocean.
So an untrained nature roll of I guess that's 15. Yeah. For sharks.
So,
I mean, you know that for a shark as big as what he says, you know that this had to maybe be. So, hunter sharks are basically the size of threshers. Reef sharks are a bit bigger, maybe the size of great whites. This one would be the size of a megalodon, if you were reckon to guess. And you recognize it as what is called a giant shark. Apex predators of the ocean, typically possibly the most capable out of any animal in the ocean. And
So
you
I
do,
would know it has like keen.
Yeah.
and you know it has keen senses. Yeah, actually, it has. Yeah, it has keen senses to smell and everything else, and you know it's. There's no way any of y'all are gonna have to swim this motherfucker if you fall in the
If we
water.
want to kill this thing, we gotta get the boat.
you know what? No, I have an idea, okay? This is all we need. We need Jason Statham and a harpoon.
So my question is,
Who's Jason Statham?
what is a Statham? So my question
I mean,
is,
we can
do
always try the same tactic we used with the dragon turtle.
Yeah, that would be probably pretty harder. A lot harder.
Yeah, no, the dragon turtle was large. This thing's a huge creature.
Yeah,
We
we
would need a
It was a
boat.
joke.
Oh, okay.
So, question: why do we need to kill this thing?
I don't really know if we do.
No, we need to kill it. It's
Here's
a
the thing.
defilement.
This-
What
How
you
about
would
you
know,
guys can kill it? I'll be in here mining.
this shark
So
is
much
not
fixing
acting
on.
like a typical sharks. What you know about sharks is that they're migrating creatures. They go long distances, non-stop.
And we do know that the Sahabi like keep them as like pets and guardians. So
Mm-hmm.
So what happens if we dump
So-
some of the...
this is an easy way into the cave system. The miners that come here might want to make use of it, and this shark is going to thwart that.
I have an idea. Okay.
Going
So-
how long it took for a squirt to swim through the time, you would know that your typical human would not be able to hold their breath that long to make use of it.
Okay. So,
Maybe not.
so
But this is still a dangerous shark swimming around this cave.
I understand this is a dangerous shark, right?
Mhm.
Do we still have all the Szechuan bodies?
Yeah.
I say we drain them of their blood,
Mm-hmm.
dump it on Squirt,
Alright.
because, you know, if it's protecting the Sahugan, it wouldn't attack them.
That's, I don't know, that's a little
But
Tell.
go on. What else do you plan to do with the turtle?
What's the rest of the plan?
No. That was the plan.
That was the plan.
No, well, that was the plan, guys.
Then what do we do with it?
Well, I don't know.
Here's my argument. How are we going to position ourselves in a way that we can actually fight this thing?
We need a boat.
Eldritch blast.
Oh, yeah, where were we
We
going
have
to
to
get a
look
boat?
and see what.
Use at the port, obviously.
Well, yeah. But
At
then
the dock.
You're talking about going back first off?
Unless you want to go swimming and then play who's the better swimmer with a giant shark. Then yeah, that's the plan.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm with that makes a good point.
Well, that does make a very good point.
It does.
We need a boat if you want to kill the shark.
Clink.
Clean.
And we're gonna need a big one.
Like I
Wow,
said,
this
man,
one's
you're not
still
gonna
mining.
you're not gonna be mining a lot of resources during this discussion.
Alright.
Well, I'll roll a die to determine.
So we go
If
back to
anything, there's probably more resources in that water area where the giant turtle was.
Alright, well, I guess if we're going to go shark hunting, he's right. We need a boat.
I'm totally willing to
Do
just
y'all
like.
not remember him saying that he sank how many boats?
I didn't sink the boats. The boats sank.
that was
With you
their
on
choice.
Yeah, but some were weather, some were giant monsters.
Like a giant
Like
shark.
a giant shark?
Yes! Like a giant shark.
Just saying, again,
Honestly,
is there
I'm
any,
willing-
Why
other
y'all are
things.
fine.
is there any real reason to kill this thing?
Honestly, I'm with Kent. As long as they don't go into the water, they should be fine. You alright?
Yeah, no, we killed the thing.
Why?
It's an abomination.
Honestly,
Okay, what exactly
Why
makes
is
it
it
an
an
abomination?
abomination?
Your
Because
character would
it's so-
interrupt. Your character would interrupt and be like, "No, they're actually quite natural."
What?
What?
A Sheen with
you're-
a Sheen with his intelligent roll would actually be like, "No,
A
they're actually."
sheen?
A Sheen with his 15 intelligent roll would be like, "No, they're actually quite natural."
Yeah, it's just guarding that area because that's where all the their shark people
Yeah,
are
you
at.
better be careful about answering direct questions. Just saying.
About answering what?
Direct questions.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Do we take another damage?
Oh yeah. You
Yeah, it's
roll it.
easy to forget, isn't it?
It really is. So yeah, take another damage, and you actually don't bring that out.
So, okay, if we're just gonna forget about the shark and hope no one goes in the water, then we can do that. Just
No,
Yeah.
we
You
can
just
do
want people
one.
to go in the water.
I'm just saying,
Well,
we're not equipped well enough to fight this thing, like, on its
There's also
own
another
turf.
thing. This is clearly a worship place to this god. There's no reason others like this might not come around here again, knowing of its location.
You mean because of the statue?
Mm-hmm.
So let's tear the statue down.
Even then, they would know of it, wouldn't they?
Yeah, we would have to destroy
They
the
would
area.
come back at some point.
Okay, well, you know what? Why don't we set the entire thing on fire?
We're gonna need to do more than fire.
Fire purifies all.
Fire in a stone temple underwater.
We would need to find a way to destroy the whole thing.
Well,
But they don't want us.
there is a compromise.
I mean, all the
but-
precious materials up north, y'all know that. Down here, it's literally a stone temple.
You could collapse the tunnel, separating the temple portion from the mining entrance,
Yep.
Yeah.
and then that way they can keep their temple, and the mining can go on.
I say we should just find a way to destroy the
But-
temple, I don't know.
That said, it should the Zagwing clear the rubble, they would be a problem again. But it might take a while before that happens. I don't know.
It may take them a while to even come
Why
back
don't we
here.
string these bodies up as a warning to other Sahuda?
That might piss them off.
That would probably just piss them off.
There's a
That
shock,
would be a
there's no telling.
declaration of war,
I was
and they
gonna
might
say-
come with a larger force than they would have otherwise.
I agree with the Sheen that we should collapse the tunnel if we can, or at least tell the miners to collapse the tunnel. Tell them why. Maybe they should hire guards just in case to keep a watch out.
Either that, or should we discuss with them before we do anything to the tunnels?
I mean, we could tell them the
Good
truth.
discuss with Bugbear.
You're not-
Because they could. They
You're
could,
not there. You're mining.
They could very well give us permission to just destroy the damn thing. Clean.
Or they could just do it themselves.
Or
if they
that
feel
too.
it's too dangerous.
Yeah.
We have no resources to destroy the mines.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying.
They
we,
would have the explosives to do
Yeah.
so.
We
can
bring it to
warn
their
them.
attention. We discuss things.
Let them know
See
the
what
dangers.
they. Yeah. Let them know the dangers, the possible dangers, and the very real ones, like that fucker out there. And then let them come to a decision. If they want us to destroy this place, and so be it. Or, you know, if they require our assistance any further, then we can do something.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Well, I guess we need to head back to town.
Alrighty. As far as you go, you didn't mine quite for an hour, but I'm gonna roll a d20 times it by 1, and that's how much worth of gold that you mined out. You got 9 GPs worth of raw materials.
Nice. 9's better than nothing.
Are you still joining us, Abigail, or are you staying here?
Is there anything else there?
We're all
There's
going
plen-
back to town.
I mean, there's plenty of gold to mine if you want to stay there by yourself.
I have a goose with me.
Huh?
I have a goose.
Okay.
He has his goose, so he feels
So, is Abigail exiting the party for the time being? Because they may or may not be coming back.
I went with him.
Okay.
You seem pretty obsessed by it there. Just focused, zeroed in on it.
You just hear her humming.
Looks like she's got gold fever.
Sorry, I'll have that in mind.
I'm a
You used to work in a
dwarf
mine?
digging
Oh yes, I just
for-
work mine's a lot. Mining stuff in ores, making weapons and armors.
So why become an adventurer? It sounds like you could have opened your own store.
Trading
Uh,
and some stuff.
So I'm
Kinda
gonna
stuff.
say, that took a better part of the top of the morning. So y'all set out in the start of the day around noon, and y'all make y'all's way back.
Luca!
Oh yeah. No, Luca. No, you weren't in there for almost an entire day. Luca comes back. Actually, I'll roll with advantage. Yeah, Luca comes back.
Alright. Alright, Luca, we're off.
And y'all make y'all's way back. Nothing interesting. Nothing interesting.
Sorry.
And then-
System watch.
And then nightfall hits.
We're headed back to town.
Oh. Just gonna go ahead and expedite some of this because I know I did a lot of nighttime role playing. Unless there's any nighttime role playing people feel like they need to do. Almost rolled another nat 20. So Sheen does his normal thing, uneventful night. Y'all continue on to the next day. Y'all do know that if y'all push on past nighttime, you'll actually hit the town in the middle of the night. Since y'all started a little later during the day, which y'all still can't know that.
Probably a good idea, just thinking.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Now, if we're all fully rested,
Yeah.
then
Okay.
we should be able to
walking.
push.
We could, but walking at night is still dangerous regardless.
Oh, yeah, true. That.
So y'all stop to camp. Nothing eventful happens. And y'all make it back to town. Around noon again. Y'all start off early.
Yep.
Alright, I
And-
technically need to reroll my
16.
Yeah, that's what I said when you said, "Oh, that's a natural 20." I'm like, that's a fucking shame.
Yeah, I know.
That is a real shame.
Because I doubt you would have made use to
Sean
it.
got a 16 for the ruby.
No, he already failed.
Yeah.
That's it.
For
Wait,
the
what?
day.
It's a
No,
new
no,
day,
It's a
though.
new
He
day.
failed.
Oh, he failed that one.
You're
too?
like that
Oh,
Permanently?
Yeah.
until
Ah!
I thought it was every new day.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah, it was.
Every new day, while you have saved.
while you have saved.
Oh,
so
so
once
if
you
you
fail,
say-
you're
once you
fucked.
If
fail,
somebody
you're
casts a
failed?
remove curse spell on you,
Oh, that's
then you
right.
get to basically start all
That's
over.
right.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
And you wanted that. Now how do you feel?
Pretty good, because I'm going to give it to someone else.
Who?
I find-
Someone willingly wants it?
He's got to find somebody who wants it.
Yeah.
And he'll have less
The head
reservations than me.
You'd be like,
Wow.
"Hey."
Exactly.
What the fuck, Sean?
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
love it.
Who are you going up to with this?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Don't
Don't
worry.
worry about it. You'll find out soon enough.
So we make it back
So
to town.
you'll make it back to town, and you actually see 4 new faces. You see 2 human males, a halfling male who is talking with the other halfling miner, Gerono, and a dwarven female. Everybody roll me knowledge history.
The humans, can we?
You can roll in this particular case. Yeah, I'll say you can do it on your own. As a matter of fact, y'all briefly remembered somebody talking about an exile.
Oh, that's right. I
The
remember that.
humans, can we
I got a
ascertain?
19 total.
19 total?
Can we ascertain the humans?
You would be at disadvantage in this particular case. Matter of fact, I would say maybe you would. You get this automatically.
22.
22.
19 total.
5. 14.
8.
Y'all two don't know
13
this. You kind of don't know this, especially since you're new to these lands. Everybody else, what did you get?
13.
Oh yeah, 13. Yeah, you wouldn't
Now,
know it either.
real quick, can we ascertain the gender of the humans?
Yeah, they're all male.
They're all male. Okay.
They're all male. The halflings male.
It does
So
look like a
what y'all know is
You look like a man.
dwarves. If they're usually working trade work, they're usually doing trading with other dwarves. This dwarf, this female, she's working by herself. Those of you who got 15 or higher can ascertain that she's possibly an exile. Somebody who was kicked out for either for life or for a certain amount of time from the dwarven colony. As far as other dwarves are concerned, she's no longer considered a dwarf in any respect. And now and you can make the argument that she came all this way because dwarves themselves are highly respectable for their crafting skills. Exiles are even highly sought after, even though she doesn't look. So you do remember the conversation Jameson was having with Sven, saying that he got an exile, and this is probably what y'all assume is what he meant.
Yeah. Alright then. So we just mosey into town.
Oh, and while y'all are doing it, you see them kind of suiting up like they're about to go mining.
Oh, okay.
So y'all
Now, with the knowledge of the exile, would we know that she's a traitor or something?
Here's the thing. Dwarves are very strict. One thing that you would know about their dwarves is they have an iron grip lawful society. They would. You got a 21, didn't you? 22. Anybody got higher than 20 other than him? I'm gonna say most of this shit came from your time of reading in the Elven libraries before you set out on your adventure, which are very extensive. You know specifically that this is pretty much the equivalence to a jail sentence. Depending on how severe it is how long their exile lasts. Something, if you knowing about exiles, Julio, if Kanan was like, would she be a traitor? You would interrupt and say, not necessarily. She could have done something dishonorable.
No, I don't mean traitor like that. I mean like a merchant. Like
Oh,
a traveling
trader.
work. Yeah, trader.
No, there's no other dwarves around, and she looks like she's setting up to work with these humans. And dwarves do not work with other dwarves typically, or dwarves do not work with non-dwarves typically.
Oh,
They
okay.
usually have halflings and gnomes working for them, but never in a servitude role like what it appears she's doing.
Okay, interesting. We're talking to the guy that we need to talk to.
Yeah, Sven is sort of heading this whole thing. You also see Mike with him, and like I said, Gerono's there as well. And you know that they were trying to get more workers to replenish the workers they lost during the goblin raids. You assume these are the workers. But what you would know is typically it's equal to a jail sentence. If they did something worthy of execution, they would execute them, but if they did something worthy of a lifetime imprisonment, they would be banished for life. Or let's say they did something small that would see maybe a year's worth of imprisonment, they would be banished for a year. Either way, this is their equivalent to imprisoning somebody, is kicking them out of dwarven society for a time being. And once their time is up, they're welcomed back with open arms, considering their debt to society paid.
Right.
In a sense.
Interesting. Well.
So, you see Sven pretty much taking over as the role of what's the word? Foreman. He's telling everybody, okay, folks, Get ready. Lots of hard work ahead of us. Good, honest
wait,
work.
Minor prospector.
Huh? Okay, I guess. Well, yeah, I guess. Well, prospector
Either
is
or,
somebody.
it doesn't
Prospector is somebody who goes out and sees how well something
okay,
could be.
okay.
A foreman is the person who's in charge of
Gotcha.
a workforce. He's
Gotcha.
more.
In other words, we were technically
Yeah,
the
y'all
higher
were the
prospector.
prospectors.
We were the
Gotcha.
prospectors.
Okay. Alright, my bad.
So yeah, you so whoever approaches him,
Good day.
well, he sees you. Oh, you're back.
Indeed.
How'd it go?
Oh.
They were gone for about expected. Little.
We had quite the adventure.
Did you?
Yeah, shark people.
Yes,
Sure.
there was definitely full of dangers there while we were there, but when we left, it seemed mostly secure.
Mostly.
Yeah, we fought a bunch of Sahugan, they're like fish people. Actually, because I
You fought
killed-
fish people.
Yeah, because I killed quite a few of them.
Fish fry.
Yeah, actually.
What's a sahugan? You said a fish
It's a
person?
shark man.
Shark man walks on
Shark
2 legs.
man walks on 2 legs. That's bizarre and only 2 days travel from here. That's
They had a
They have a
concerning.
temple there.
yeah.
A temple.
Yes.
Yep.
They have access to it from the cave that we came in through, as well as the open water on the other side.
Well, was there anything worth a damn in the cave?
There's a lot of deposits.
A lot of war
And
veins.
on the land,
Of
closer to
iron,
the
copper,
Even
Told on the
gold.
gold,
Go,
silver.
gold.
Well, yeah.
Gold, you say?
That's right.
Oh, probably shouldn't.
Now the temple. There's
would've
a
found
good
it.
chance that the Sagui might come back through
Also,
that way.
and they're
I suggest,
mining.
and here, let me show you the map that
Yes. Here's the
Alad
map.
has made.
So this is the map that you put together, Alad.
Oh, so you did have a map.
I had a map for the cave. I thought you meant for the entire fucking world.
No.
So that's
not
the
it.
upper part of the cave, the
So-
actual cave area, and that's the temple area. That's where you fought them. That's where the treasure
So
room
this was the cave?
Yeah, please excuse. I used a pre-generator for it, and that's how it came out. Just imagine that to be more cave-like. Back there is where you fought the horde of them. This is the flooded area, and this room right here was where y'all fought the dragon turtle, where the water dip was here,
Right.
which led to this part right here,
Okay.
and this end is where the.
Wow.
Like I said, your map was mostly closely accurate to what I was describing. So, and that was like the treasure part where you found all the gems where y'all got backstabbed by the water weirds.
That's right. I forgot about that spot.
So you
Okay.
suggest that you collapse the cave at this point in order to discourage the Sahuagin coming up and disturbing your mining operations. But in doing so, they might still come back through that way or another. I would still suggest some sort of security detail, just in case they come
And
back.
stay out of the ocean.
Right.
Because there's a giant shark playing guard dog out there.
Yeah,
How
don't
big are we talking here?
really big.
There.
You're gonna need a big boat.
Our big turtle friend here that we just picked up along the way.
Yeah, I was about to ask about that one.
Yeah. I wouldn't. But
He's just kind of like, hi.
the shark is probably big enough to eat him in one bite.
And then some.
Huh.
Well, in my opinion, you're better off just blowing the damn thing up.
Or at least
The
part of it.
shark?
No, well, definitely if you can do
Collapsing
that.
the tunnel,
I don't.
Collapsing the tunnels.
separating the temple area from
I'll
the
tell you.
mining area.
Let me go speak with the king on this matter. I'll speak with him. I've done plenty. He would probably be very invested in the idea of a gold deposit. That would be quite the boon to our economy.
Well, he can certainly provide the protection then.
Exactly. Usually, and for something like that, well, hopefully, one thing's for sure is we still don't have a workforce to take on that undertaking. But assuming we can hurry up and get it secure before more of those nasty Sahuagin creatures repopulate it, well, this could be quite fortunate for us. But y'all did y'all's job. Y'all did it well. 200 gold as promised, and I think y'all deserve a bonus. pulls out a long sword.
Yeah,
She served me well.
she's special.
See for yourself.
Do I have to identify?
Yes.
All right.
He just sits there for 10 minutes. She's all like,
Well, the way I look at it, he's like, well, you see, there's these details here, and this indicates that there might be something. And he just goes on and on for 10 minutes.
you.
That's
As
a
a
long
result-
rant.
You go Gregory 5 feet solid.
I'm
Right.
completely enthralled. I'm like, that's a nice sword.
It is a nice sword. It is a +1 long sword.
This one? All right.
I believe that would suit me.
Yeah.
Was it 200 gold pieces per or split amongst us?
Split amongst y'all.
200. Okay.
That would be. Whew, that'd be 1,600 gold
Do any
pieces.
of
Which
you mind if I claim this?
Yeah, I'm doing it for it.
It seems you would make the best use of it.
Long swords aren't my thing.
Start twirling it around.
Don't cut yourself.
Not
Do
long.
we have a trident?
you have,
You have a big ass
You
trident.
got two
Got the
tridents.
large
One.
trident and then the ornate one.
Actually,
I want the ornate trident.
we can't. I actually asked for it. We can't wield it. It's too big.
Here's the
No,
thing.
that's the large trident.
Oh no, both. Okay, so the,
The
large
statue's
trident
trident.
is practical in battle, but too
Right.
big for anybody else to use.
Yeah.
The ornate trident is just as big, but it's impractical. Its made.
Ah.
Its
It's
head
so.
is made out of sapphire. The body
Oh.
is made out of
That's
electrum.
beautiful. I still want it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you do. But and I'm gonna let
Where are
the
you gonna
list.
put it?
And here's my question: does anybody want him to have what you determine is worth 5,000 in raw materials
That,
alone?
when we get to the bigger city we need to go to, I suggest we find someone to buy it.
He makes that would be the wise choice.
We can probably get a very hefty price.
Look at it this way: you'll get to admire it on the boat all the way there, and then the entire time we wait for a buyer.
22 gold for each of us, by the way.
20.
This is a big reason why I gave y'all a lot in there because split amongst 8 people
22 or 25.
for 200 per person.
There's 8 of us.
22.2? There's 9 of us.
Oh, there's 9.
Oh, Penelope is stepping aside from any loot.
Oh, she doesn't take any gold?
Yeah.
Okay, then 25.
Oh, okay.
25 gold.
25.
Yeah, I think you tried giving her a split earlier,
I did.
Yeah, I think we did.
and she said that your payment is, or the payment that she's giving y'all is her services in exchange for y'all to get her back safely to her family.
Add 8 more because I included her in the 500 gold.
Oh, so another 8.
Yeah, add an additional 8. I keep forgetting that she doesn't want any gold.
Nice.
Not all my NPCs are going to be this selfless, but she certainly is somebody who's just kind of like,
Makes sense.
Yeah, she's one of those holy people. So.
well, not just that, but this is y'all's job is to protect her. Her job is to keep y'all alive.
So I take the sword, I'll replace it with the one that's on the back. It's a nice weapon, thank you. Definitely come in handy.
So I'm going to be dying soon. Well, not dying. Okay, let me rephrase that. I'm an old man. I can't fight the way I used to.
That was
And-
suddenly dramatic.
I know, right?
I know, right? I'm going to be dying soon. I don't know how much longer I have, and with respect to everybody else in this village, they're workers, not warriors. I've been meaning to pass that down to somebody for some time.
Thank you.
May she serve you well. So, you're back.
Man, it's strange to see a dwarf here. They usually stay with their own kind.
Yes, she's I'm pretty sure you heard of Exiles. That's exactly what she is. She's been. I don't know that she's going to be with us for at least the next couple of years. Apparently, doesn't want to go into details of the nature of her exile, but dwarves, even the most helpless of them, are good with their hands. She's going to be a lot of help.
You
during
know,
those
recognize
years.
who she is?
No.
No.
I will say that where you're from is You know of two great dwarven cities. The one that you're from is the bigger of the two, known as, I believe I called it. Give me 1 second. I want to make sure I got the right name down. Kriel. I was going to call it Krista. No, it's Kriel. Kyil. I believe that's right. Kryil.
This is the biggest debate.
And the secondary city, which both of these are opposites from one another across the land, but both hollowed out on the two biggest mountainsides within this continent. The other one is Obstina, the smaller one.
Obstina's the small one?
And
Spell
well,
that
Obstina. And you more or less you do know, despite the fact that you're from Kriel, it does house more than half of the total dwarven population. It puts most human. You've never been in an elven area, but it puts most of the human cities that you've been in to shame just from the sheer amount of space made from it. Think of something akin to the size of Mount Everest, almost completely hollowed out and reinforced, and just a giant city within it. So, chances are, there's a good chance that if she is from Kriel, you probably never met her before, because that's a lot of dwarves to know. Or she could be from Obstina. You don't know.
I approach her. I can speak to her in Dwarven, asking her what city is she from.
She looks at you.
Dwarven too.
What business of it is yours?
Fair enough. I was raised with dwarves.
Prove it.
I think I put aside. I showed my symbol.
You're from the house. You're not just from there. You're from the noble house of Mistcraft. I'm not from Kriel. I'm from Obstina, but I have heard of them. One of the newer noble houses, the ones that have brought in the works of artificing and crafting of medical. Mistcraft.
Yeah.
That's the noble house that you're from. Well, please my apologies for my rudeness.
None taken.
I'm not in the best of spirits right now.
I understand.
Oh.
I went back in the group and asking if they need an extra reminder to help out.
Oh. You're offering to help them mine?
Yeah.
You know the party's gonna. Yeah. I mean, you the character are more than welcome to stay behind. Are you the player character are more than welcome to stay behind if that's what you would choose, but they're not going to be on this island for much longer.
Unless they need help.
I would like to, before we go anywhere else, I would like to go shopping in the city.
Well, that is about a half day's travel from here. If y'all get started now, you'll reach it by nightfall. Before nightfall, actually, on the eve, I believe.
Anyone want to come with me?
Doing that.
I'll go.
I'll ask her for her name.
Let's go shopping.
I'll go.
And that's what the
My
port's
name
right?
is my name is Ebba.
It's the capital town.
Yeah, but
Kingdom.
should have the port.
Stay safe.
Maybe.
You too.
Is the port in the capital?
Yeah, the port would be not right at the capital, but maybe like not even a quarter of a day's travel from the capital.
Okay.
So if y'all make ways to y'all's capital, y'all would find yourselves back in the city of Karuvasian. Well, not city, but you get the gist. The capital of Karuvasian.
Right.
And it is on the eve. You do notice most of the shops are closing up.
That's fine.
You,
Uh-oh.
that boy that used to work at the armor shop, runs up to you specifically.
Ah,
How much extra gold did you give to him? Do you remember? You think you bought
what should I give him? I think I
You-
rounded it up.
I think
I
five.
think it was.
Let me look up studded leather real quick to see how much it costs. And
I think it was too much.
it wasn't too much extra, but you were trying to do him a favor.
I think I gave him 7 or 10.
So
think it's
studded leather was 45 gold. If you gave him if it's 7 more, then he hands you 7 gold back.
I think I want to say it was 7.
Okay.
That sounds right.
So he hands you 7 gold back.
Oh.
She wasn't too happy about the extra money.
Really?
Well, she believes in an honest trade and an honest. She wanted to make sure that you paid for what it was worth, nothing more, nothing less.
That is very strange. Okay.
She's a very strange woman. I was able to convince her that it was indeed your idea, not mine. It kept me from being kicked out.
Oh.
She thought I swindled y'all.
Doesn't she make them
Well, then
last
keep it
one
for
month?
yourself then.
No, please take it.
This is a weird way of thinking. Alright, fine.
But I'm so glad I was able to catch you before y'all eventually left.
Out of character? That's
Mhm.
bullshit.
Wasn't she
That she
encouraging
does-
him
that
to
she-
make more money though?
No, she was
No.
encouraging him to make more selves.
Oh. So
Yeah.
you
But
get an extra money above that. Okay.
there's a difference between wanting to sell more and
Yeah.
having a
Swindle.
code of honor not to swindle. From her perspective, she thought that originally he was trying to swindle you, and she didn't like that. To
Thought it was
her,
bad
it was a
business.
code of honor. There was a code of honor that she runs at her shop that you give honest prices.
Whatever. Free tip. Okay. Free money. Okay. No, don't want any of that. Alright, fine. Whatever.
So let's just say, as much as he doesn't
That's
like
out of
gnome-
character.
as much as Roy the person, he'll fit in well with the gnomes in my game.
God damn, that's so stupid. Here's some free money for your business. I'm literally giving it to you. No, that's okay. We don't want it. All right, whatever. You failed the game of capitalism. Anyway, sorry, my own personal rant. All right. Well,
I
I
thank you very much for what you're trying to do for me, though, for what it's worth. We are open tomorrow if y'all want to come back by. Even though we didn't get any new items, we still got those magical items that we had before. But y'all have a good day. Y'all have a good night. Good night.
Good night.
and 7 gold.
I didn't know you could be this hostile to take
It's so
advantage.
stupid. Getting upset with him because he made more money. The fuck? Oh,
It's okay.
I hate her.
She's a hard ass.
That's dumb. She's a dumbass.
Wow.
You like her, if I remember. She helped you make your goose.
She's really looking for this jackass.
That works too.
No, man.
Oh.
Not many bad words.
So, I guess we get it in for the night.
That's fine. I don't care.
Penelope
That's dumb.
politely excuses herself as she makes her way to the temple.
We'll be
You
at
don't
the-
have to worry about me for the night. I'll go ahead and make my way over. Wouldn't mind spending one last night with everybody I know before we set off for good.
We'll meet you at the shops in the morning.
Sounds good. I'll meet you in the market district. And she splits off to her, and Squirt's like, "Do they got fish here?
Oh yeah.
We
What we
did
gonna do
promise
about?
some fish.
Fish?
Yeah. What we gonna do about Squirt?
We'll get you something to eat.
We did promise some fish.
Fish?
We did.
I like fish.
Well, let's find a tavern, someplace we can stay. And
So y'all go to the same tavern as before. Tavern Keep actually recognizes y'all, and he gives y'all the room free for the night, but the food himself he'll charge a silver piece per person per plate.
You have fish.
Oh yeah, we get plenty from the port. What kind of food? We get. You want red fish or white fish?
That's for him. I point to Squirt.
I want fish. Red fish or white fish?
Give him both.
Fish. Oh well, yeah, he certainly can use he can use it. So 2 helpings, so 2 silver for the big one.
Right. That's fair.
Fish. So y'all eat, y'all rest, y'all wake up in the morning, and y'all meet Penelope in the market district.
Sweet.
Okay. I am actually going to talk to Penelope.
Uh-huh.
Penelope, sorry. Just,
Can I help you with something?
yeah, I'm ready
You
for my
took a-
repentance now.
You took a psychic damage.
I'm ready for my repentance.
You took a psychic
That's
damage.
fine.
You don't get it out.
Yeah.
Are you
Ain't
able
so good,
to
is
help
it?
me with my dilemmas, plural?
I'll pay for everyone's meal, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Okay, thank you.
I think like in total that would be about 1 gold piece.
Well, there's
Yeah.
gold piece.
Are you
No.
sure? Because I could probably cover for it now.
Oh, sure.
That's fine.
Okay.
Sure.
Shall we go?
Are we gonna go shopping?
Well, I'm certainly going to. I'll leave you two to your date.
Wait, what?
I'm just gonna nod my head.
He's not denying it.
You're not gonna try to convince her to take your ruby, are you?
Not
she
her.
knows what that
She
ruby's
knows
all
what that
about.
ruby
Just
does.
saying.
Oh, does she?
Oh, she knows what it's all. She probably
She was
explained it to
there when-
or you
Yeah.
probably explained it to everybody.
Uh-huh.
She was there when we got it.
Yeah, she
Ah,
was there.
darn it.
Is that what you're gonna
Were
do?
you really gonna
So do
propose?
you really want her to go along with you?
No,
That's pretty much
never mind. I'm just gonna head over to the
Wow.
She
the-
follows you because you didn't say nothing else.
Oh,
Shoe.
What are you
The shoe
doing?
fly.
shoo. I don't need you anymore, thank you.
Wow.
Wow.
Ouch.
That's quite rude to say to a woman.
Indeed it is. I'm gonna turn around and start walking.
I mean,
Wow.
sure he's a little brass and. Ouch.
Are you sure this isn't Elon?
I
Just
like
saying.
Elon.
Anyway, we're gonna head over to the paladin place.
You head over to the Temple of Rayo.
Yeah. The Temple of Rain.
And you get stopped by 2 guards who are like, "You're not welcome in here."
Have I come to repent? Question mark.
They both look at each-
How? That is for you to know.
They both look at each other. They look back at you, and they're just like, "What?"
Is this the place to come to repent?
Am Kool-Aid letter.
Well, is the high priest in? Will he please come see me?
I mean, you're technically not answering a question. You're asking one. So, after what you pulled, no.
Would you please do me a favor then?
What?
Give this to him.
You take a hit. You take a point, and you don't get it out.
Yeah.
Would you give this to him?
You take a point,
You
and
take
you
a
don't
point,
come
you
out.
don't get it out. Yeah, it ain't so
He has to
easy, is it?
take it from you willingly.
You know what? I don't have any sympathy for you.
You know what? I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to hand it. Gift for him it is.
That's the correct answer.
Technically,
I mean, technically it's not an answer.
He didn't ask a question.
he
That's
did.
true.
What do you want? Gift for him? It is. I'll allow it. They both kind of whisper to each other. Is something wrong with him? I don't know.
boy.
Please leave. So, this is not a deception. This is a persuasion. You do not get advantage on this.
I wasn't planning on getting advantage.
Actually, I wouldn't roll against
Well,
you.
the Ramblers.
Oh,
would be-
you don't want me to roll?
Oh no, roll. What'd
Oh.
you get? Yeah, this is a set DC. What'd you get?
Not enough. I can tell you that.
Yeah, 'cause Jesus. Please leave. Oh, you know what? Get one of the higher level priests out here, please. They don't get the head priest, but they get one of the higher level
Okay,
priests.
that's fine.
What's wrong with? Yes? How may I help you? There's something wrong with this man. What ails you, my son?
Just keep handing it to her.
Oh man, and he can't even
Oh,
be
this
like.
is a mill.
I'm gonna try and communicate through interpretive dance.
He's possessed.
Can't even just be like donation.
Just kneel and go like this.
I think something. I think he's trying to tell us that ruby's doing something to him. Is it? Lay the ruby down, my son. Did you throw it?
Oh man.
Oh,
Let me see your shoulder.
Uh,
He touches the bottom of your hand and casts remove curse on you.
just for the day.
No.
Until next time it goes.
Until next
Yeah.
time.
Did you like the ruby?
No.
Would you give it to the head priest, please?
No.
This
No!
No, this is an artifact of intrinsic value. It needs to be kept in the vault. I don't want it.
Wow, you're singing a whole new tune all of a sudden.
You see him take his bag, opens it up, go ahead and drop it in there.
It can only be taken by someone willing.
Drop it in there.
Drop it in there.
They tie it up.
Oh.
See that this is taken care of.
Oh, Sean.
Is he the one that he told us about? Isn't he? He looks like the one that the High Priest was speaking about that one night. Is that true?
Oh, that's very true.
Yes. Okay, make sure he doesn't come in. And he just kind of walks
Oh,
off with the
Sean.
ruby.
That's more bad than you realize.
That's worse than you might
But
think.
he willingly took it, so.
They put it in the bag and didn't actually
He
take
didn't-
it.
Yeah. The guy didn't take it for himself like I did.
He put it in the bag.
But doesn't. I mean,
So-
he still took it though.
So,
Look, the curse has been broken.
For now.
so what do you do next, Sean?
Gonna head back shopping.
You head back shopping. So after that ordeal,
Chris, which store was that?
it's the armor shop.
Okay, I'm not going in there.
Okay. Where do y'all go?
I've got studded leather armor. I'm good.
You got a
I
plus
actually
one.
go to the.
Exactly, I'm good.
I go to the armor shop.
You see Kelvek sewing up some leather pieces, and you see Silva once again in the back just banging on what you can see is some type of weapon, trying to finish off the kinks on it.
How much was that armor on there? Again, it wasn't on display.
The half plate.
Oh, it was half plate. That's right. Never mind. I don't want that. I need.
You also see a shield and a spear up there too.
I need some better armor. Something a little bit heavier to protect me better than what I have now.
You currently have half plate, don't you?
I have scale.
Scale. Well, we do have half plates if you're looking to keep something within the same armor range. But if you're looking for something better,
Heavier.
heavier,
heavier and better?
We have splint and plate, depending on how dexterous you move in that armor. Chainmail could also be stronger than it. Chain's the cheapest, splint, and then plate, which is quite expensive, even unenchanted.
Well, I don't have. How much is plate?
1,500.
Oh, no. How about splint? The next one.
200.
I'll take that.
Okay.
Seriously, like Splint is pretty damn good. But
Yeah, it's cheap for some reason.
it's cheap, but it's almost just as effective.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Well, here's the thing. Assuming that you have max dex, studded leather is a 17 AC. Assuming you have +2, and the max you can have for half plate is 17. Splint itself is 17. Plate is 18.
Okay.
18 is the only way you can get an 18 AC without pulling
Yours is
off some
19, 17?
tomfoolery, without being
15
a
now.
monk, barbarian, or having any kind of magical enchantments.
Well, I don't need this scale mail. How much do you want for it?
We'll take it for 25 gold.
Done.
So that's 175 gold. If we're gonna make an even trade. Anything else for?
Yeah. I like some mace.
Sure.
This is regular mace.
You also have all those other weapons and stuff on you.
Oh yeah. Got all those coral hammers and shit. That large trident that nobody's gonna be able to use.
Yeah,
I
that's true.
think we should hold on to the trade.
But we'll hold on to the ornate trident.
I think we should hold on to the other trade.
You really think so?
They offer you 2 gold.
Oh wait, I'm
pieces
not
for
there.
it.
Never mind.
Okay.
That's right, you're not there.
Oh.
You're not there. Oh yeah.
Not going in that store, man. Bad idea.
How you gonna do?
We might need that trident.
You want to hold on to it?
At least till we get to the other side.
So y'all do
That's
have
fine with me.
the spears and coral war hammers that were made out of like sea stone and the like.
That's true. We have.
That being said, if you do present them to them, he
Let's
is
see.
going to look at them a bit confused.
There's 8 spears and 3 coral war hammers.
Okay, so
There's also that crude morning star we picked up too.
But you're not there.
Yep.
oh yeah, the morning star.
Oh no, this is
I know,
Roy
it's
talking.
fucking-
Yeah, the morning star itself is more or less worthless. It was made out of bugbears. As like a makeshift weapon, easily breakable. As a matter of fact, it probably already has some chipped off pieces from when it used it. Just as effective, just easy to fall apart.
How
But
much
y'all,
would you buy all this for? Spears and these warhammers.
he looks at the spears and warhammers, and he's just kind of like, "Hey, Silva, can you come here for a second?" And she goes and she takes a look at him, and she just kind of, and like she's just kind of looking at him like this. Oh, man, is this even effective? She hits a shield, making a powerful ding. Sees that it's still stable, and she's like, "I don't know what to make of this. Where did you get this?"
In a cave very far from here. Killed some Sahuagin fish people.
Fish people.
Right. Walk on 2 legs as we do.
And they had these as their weapons.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it's bad craftsmanship or something, but it's a bit unconventional. Like, I might take those spears off of you, but these. She hits it again on this on this dummy. I don't know what to make of it. I might be willing to buy it off of you, but probably, if I'm going to be honest with you, this is some mighty fine stone. That, what, if I can even call it stone, I can't in good conscience buy it off of you, because it may be worth more than what I can anticipate.
Okay, that's fair.
That's just a guess. Obviously, it's an effective weapon, but it's unconventionally made, and well, I don't think I'm the right buyer for it. I'm sorry that she's spelling it capitalism. So, but I will take those spears off of you because for the same price as a typical spear, if you're interested. Still,
All right. You want all 8 of them
all 8 of them, she'll offer 4 gold pieces.
each
No,
total?
total.
And spears are armor.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Well,
Better than nothing.
better than nothing, I suppose.
So as far as shops in the area goes, y'all still have. They all have the gym shop where y'all bought that ring of jumping from. Other than other gyms and stuff that y'all may or may not want to buy for material components, he has nothing else to offer. And then you have the potion and general store by Selvin, the half elf.
That's right. There were a few potions. If I recall, there were a few potions in there that we couldn't really afford.
Couldn't afford or probably didn't want to buy.
Yeah.
I can afford it.
I mean, all y'all can afford it
All
now,
of us
I'm
can
sure.
now.
I don't want to.
I don't even remember the potions.
Y'all more than
You
welcome
always
to
go back.
return.
I'll go back.
And it is a general shop, so any rope or any other odds and ends that y'all want to buy too would be from there.
Yeah, that's where I bought my thieves' tools there.
Oh, what? As y'all walk in, oh, welcome back. Been a few days, hasn't it?
It certainly has.
I forgot the fucking personality of this character, but I know the gym shop one was the eccentric one. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of wing the best I can remember for this one. I just know he didn't have an accent. So, y'all bought out my entire thing of minor healing potions, but in case you're interested, I was able to make 2 more while y'all were gone.
How much?
Oh, same as always, 50 gold pieces in each. And then, of course, I have my other potions that I have.
Which are the other ones?
Well, I got that major healing potion for 150 gold. The potion of growth for 150 gold.
Growth.
Oh yeah, when you drink it, you grow basically to the size of an ogre, and you can hit things harder.
You tried it.
How
But
long does it last when you're under that effect?
An hour.
I think so. That's usually one. It lasts for 1d4 hours, and basically
What's a 1d4?
it can last from 1 to 4 hours, depending. Sometimes it depends on how well the constitution of the creature takes to the potion, and it can be a bit sporadic. But you're
Yeah.
looking at a minimum of 1 hour.
How much is that?
150 gold.
So that or the better healing potion, huh? What
Um,
else?
and then finally, come back here, you fucking thing. We had the potion of gaseous form, my rarest of potions. That's 600 gold.
Right, that was the one.
Yeah, that was the big.
I would like to have that, but I'm not gonna buy. Oh no, I'm about to shit on $600 coins for it.
So,
Yeah.
were you interested in? Oh, and of course, there's the potion of fire breathing
Oh, that's so.
for 150 also.
Right.
I took one of the minor potions or whatever.
Alrighty, 1 minor healing potion. Go ahead and subtract 50 gold pieces.
Did.
So there's 1 more minor healing potion, 1 major healing potion, the potion of growth, the potion of fire breathing, which yes, while under the effects of potion of growth, you can wield that trident,
Oh.
and the potion of gaseous form.
That's one. No fuck it. I'll pretend I don't
Does
buy
anybody
it.
here not have any potions?
I got 2 now.
Technically, Penelope doesn't, but
Oh.
Yeah, she.
The fates say I don't buy the potion.
alright, and the fates say he does not buy the potion.
You have any other magical trinkets in your shop?
Primarily a potion shop. If y'all go across to a lit, there is a pretty well-known shop there. It is known as the Mystic Magic Shack. Owned by or Mystic Shore Shack. Owned by a lovely lady known as Marina. she's probably one of the more prominent spells. Yeah, let me just. She's probably one of the more one of the bigger magic shops that is not in Grand Noah itself.
Well, thank you.
Of course. Shame my variety hasn't expanded much, but if you ever make y'all's way back to this cozy little island again, who knows? I might be able to weave certain mystical items for y'all.
What was the name of the shopkeeper again?
This shop doesn't technically have a name, but this shop,
the
Selvin.
this guy,
Yeah, Selvin.
Salvin. Okay. This is the general store, right?
General store and potion shop, yes.
So, just out of curiosity, you by chance carry any sort of musical instruments?
Yeah. None made by myself, but I keep some here and there. What are you looking for? I got flutes, I got lutes, I got stringed instruments.
Das Fluten Toten.
Yeah, I got something similar to a harmonica. Are you interested?
What is it?
It's a harmonica.
Why don't you just say you had a harmonica?
Oh, because I don't know if they would actually call them that back then, but either way. Oh, if it's on the list, I'm sorry.
So what all do you have?
I don't know what all mundane items they have. I'll say they have one harp, one harmonica, one lute, and one flute. Just so I don't screw you over, I'm pretty sure it's like a copper piece or something, but
A flute, a lute, a harp.
come on, oh fuck, man, maybe it is more than that.
Should be more than that. That's why I didn't pick it up when I made my character.
What the fuck is a hurdy-gurdy?
It's a hurdy-gurdy.
Yeah.
It's like a
This is
a
a
guitar, but I believe it has like a crank.
Yeah.
Hurdy-gurdy.
It's a very weirdly
Musical
named.
instruments.
It's pretty cool.
So
Yeah, I've seen the YouTube video.
they do not have a harmonica listed here like you said they did.
I thought they did. Oh, well.
But I will say, going from the prices here, I will say a harmonica goes for one gold piece.
That's a hurdy-gurdy.
God damn! Well, you learn something every day. So one gold piece for the harmonica, and yeah.
You said harp, a flute, a lute.
Surprisingly, I don't got a harp listed on here, but harps are a thing.
Right.
Well, would that be more of a what's a lyre again? Is it like akin to a harp?
Oh, a lyre?
A lyre is like a smaller harp,
Yeah, it's
right?
like a-
Yeah, okay. I'm
Like
gonna
a
say they have a lyre because that's what they got listed.
Are we going to be shopping?
We are shopping.
We are shopping.
Yeah,
Yep,
I
we're
understand that
shopping.
we are shopping.
Yeah.
For the rest of the session?
I don't know. Possibly. That's up to y'all.
I mean, I'm good. I
Still
got
got
my
30
armor.
minutes.
Do we?
Yeah.
I thought it was, okay.
And
No,
I'm
nine-
s- and unless
9:30 is Julio's game.
Ah.
10 o'clock is this one. I'll examine the flute. Does it look to be in?
it looks into relatively good shape. It's made out of wood, not and brass for the most part.
How much?
2 gold pieces.
I'll take it.
Alrighty. Well, anything else I can interest in any of you gentlemen
I'll take the
or
harmonica.
ladies?
No, good.
I'll take the harmonica.
Okay, harmonica. Lute. Yeah, since a flute's worth 2 gold pieces, I can't imagine harmonica being priced at the same. So
Yes, yeah. That'd be a rip off.
And we don't have rip-off shops here.
So are you
like I said, not.
No, we just have shops that don't take
Are you
tips.
still at the trader store?
I mean, in Japan, if you try to tip, they'll tell you no.
Free of
Are still at the smart
They do.
store or no?
Huh?
Are still at the store?
Yeah, we're at the. We're at the.
Yeah, we're at the general and potion
I was
shop.
looking for a pipe and some tobacco.
Yeah. They would have pipes. They would have a wooden or a corncob pipe. Which one would you like?
Regular pipe.
Wooden or corncob?
Oh, wooden.
A silver.
Yeah, do you have any tobacco or anything?
Yeah, they'll give you a bag of. They'll give you a bag of tobacco, depending on how much tobacco you want. I'll say it's about 2 silver a pound. If you want less than that, a half pound would be a well. Half pound of tobacco is a lot, isn't it?
Yeah. About a quarter.
Yeah, I'll say about a quarter of tobacco will be 1 silver. A half pound will be
Gold.
a half pound will be 2 silver.
Okay. How much is the wooden pipe in the quarter of the tobacco?
Yeah, 2 silver
I'll
or
give you 2.
2 silver. Okay.
Who's listening to harmonica music?
You bought a harmonica.
That's right.
He's learning how to play.
Hey, if y'all keep
Or
going,
tell him how to play it.
Man, one of my travels.
Not bad.
Alrighty. Are y'all interested in anything else? I got any other trinkets such as a dice set or a playing card set or anything of the sort? Or I got
cards?
huh?
And dice.
Dice.
Playing cards and dice, how much?
The dice set would be 1 silver, and the playing card set would be 5 silver.
I'll take them.
Okay.
That's not real life.
What's that?
I said the dice are cheaper than the cards. That's not real life.
That's how it's listed.
That's crazy.
That's because dice in the real world.
It's because this isn't.
It's because of D&D.
This isn't, and this isn't gamer dice. Let's just be
They're
honest.
just playing these.
If you like, I'm pretty sure if you bought a set of regular D6 dice from
Yeah,
the store,
probably.
it ain't gonna be that much.
Probably not.
Probably not as much as, I mean, more than cards.
This isn't like a D&D dice set. This is basically 2 6-sided dice for like craps or something.
Basically for gambling, if you wanted to gamble out in the...
Yeah, he's not buying like a D20 or anything.
Shame on you.
Because they don't make them.
I mean, they wouldn't have something like this.
You don't know that.
Well, and
Tal'Dorei does. Just saying.
Besides, we could use it for all kinds of
fun.
events.
Oh yeah.
alrighty. Anything else I can help you with?
No, I think I'm good. Thank you.
I'm good.
Cannon, did you want to do any shopping or are you good? Okay, so y'all move on. And I'm gonna say it's still mid-morning. Y'all did a bit of shopping, but not enough to kill y'all's day.
So Silas, where'd you go?
I went to the temple.
Do I see him go?
No, as a matter of fact, you don't.
Hey, you're
It's
not
a-
shaking anymore.
10 silver.
Yeah.
No, this
Got
the
my
dice and the
Oh,
crack
1 silver
issue
for the
taken
dice
care
and
of.
5 silver for the coin cards, so 6 total.
Hey,
down
good
to
job.
1 silver.
And you gave the ruby to someone?
That's 7 silver.
He gave the ruby to someone? What? Who?
One of the head priests.
You what? What?
Yeah.
Why? Oh my god! And you see her, and you see Penelope take off.
There, you
Real
see what
smart.
you did?
Now Penelope's gonna go grab it willingly.
She's gonna go warn him what it's
Hey,
all
look at
about.
that, Sean. She still ended up with it.
I know, right?
She's going to warn him what it's all about.
If you can get there in time, you might want to roll for that.
Oh, they don't have to roll into. Well, let's just say.
Mm.
So,
So what happened?
Yeah.
y'all follow her. She takes off running towards the temple in a panic.
Yes,
I'm
I
curious. I'll follow.
I've had enough of that.
Did you
ruby.
actually give the ruby to one of the priests?
Yep.
They had no idea what you
Here's a
were giving
question: did they lift the curse off of you,
Yep.
or
Look, he's
so
not
there's a
twitching.
good chance that it probably wasn't successful straight over. Guess we'll know in the morning.
Yeah, I guess we will.
Okay then. Well,
Or at least we'll have a better idea in the morning.
So, should we head to the port when we're ready?
we're
Penelope-
gonna kind of need Penelope. So
Penelope's
Penelope
involved in
can't
this.
hurt
guess
us.
we're not to the church, so it's up to you guys.
You know what? I'll go talk to the port to see about booking passage.
All right, that sounds good.
I'll go ahead and go with you.
I'll go to the temple to see.
I went to follow
Make sure
Penelope.
Penelope's
I'll follow.
You do y'all's
Who do you
room.
follow?
I'm going. I'll follow Penelope.
Okay, so y'all two are going to the
Alright,
port.
so I'm taking the two
Penelope,
ladies with
Penelope,
I said the port.
port. Where does Silas go? Penelope or port?
Port.
Okay, I'm just gonna say a Shane probably went with y'all just to make an even 4-4 split.
That's
If he decides to change his mind, I'll retcon it. But I'm gonna do the port first, real quick.
Cool.
So y'all make it to the. So y'all basically, like I said, not even a quarter day travel. Y'all make it to the port, and you currently only see a single ship there,
How big's the ship?
big enough for.
big enough to
Big
sink.
enough to accommodate everybody in y'all's group.
That's the
Is it
condition.
big enough in case we get attacked by a giant shark?
You would say that it's probably a decent sized ship. Probably could handle a giant shark attack.
Probably
Considering I've been in numerous attacks and sinkings, do I think it's actually
It's
gonna
not
be
the
big enough?
biggest. It's not the biggest ship you've ever been on.
Okay.
Does it look?
Fair point.
Does
The
it
biggest
look,
one didn't last either.
Does it look in fair condition?
It looks like it's in good condition.
Okay. Alright, that makes me
Try
feel
to find
slightly
the
better.
captain at least. Or the person who
Actually,
built the ship.
you see a halfling walk up to you. Are y'all the group that the king was talking about?
Oh, yeah, we are.
About time. We've been here for a whole day waiting for y'all to show up.
I do apologize. We had
We had another job.
other adventures. That's okay.
Don't worry. I'll just add it to his bill. So,
Meh.
my name. Well, you said that'd be more of y'all.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Squirt's with y'all.
The
Yes.
others
Oh,
will be.
Squirt came with us?
Squirt would come with y'all.
Just the water, so
Huh?
places can't confuse them. Huh? Yes, the others will be joining shortly, hopefully.
Oh,
I
okay.
was going to say, I was wanting to make sure that we have passage booked and.
Oh yes, the
accommodations
king
all
handled
set.
all of that. He gave me a. He had that winky dinky elf of his send me a message while I was,
Okay.
the one that's working with him, watching, supposedly a tutor to his boy, all that good shit.
Right.
Anyways, he gave me a message telling me that after we dropped off these workers here, that he was going to book us a travel. We got all that settled. We're just waiting for y'all to get on. Charging him an extra 20 gold per day on when we're here.
That's good.
So, that being said, welcome. I'm Captain Rourke.
Oh, good to meet you. I'm alive.
He goes up to shake your hand.
I go down to shake it.
This here, and next to him you see a half-orc woman. This is my first mate, Rue.
Rue.
It's a pleasure to meet you, big strong man.
Thank you.
You're
It's a
lucky
pleasure to
you
meet
guys.
you as well.
She gives you a wink.
I do not return the wink.
I do tap a lad with my elbow like.
Honestly, despite being an orc, she's probably not too she's not really all that unattractive.
I
believe it or not.
still do not return the wink.
But you're just not.
But I am polite enough to her. I'm not rude.
And welcome to the rest of y'all. So most of y'all who've been around know that orcs are usually stoic and quiet. Rue herself seems very sociable. She welcomes the rest of y'all very politely.
Full blood orc?
Huh?
Full blood
Half orc.
Half orc, okay.
And
Yeah, I don't do the whole interspecies erotica.
I mean half orcs are born due to interspecies erotica, but
Yes.
well, you
That's
know.
what he's talking
But
about.
I mean she's half human or half elf.
That's nice.
Would you bone an elf? Probably. That's interspecies erotica.
Probably not.
Oh, shit, I don't know what your problem is.
Well, we know you and monster girls, buddy.
Moving along.
Anyways,
Well, there we go.
anyways,
D&D, that's part of
that's
the
enough.
fantasy.
Well,
Yep.
Hook your boy up
what
with
time
a
can
couple
we be expecting your group?
Hopefully within an hour or two.
Okay, fair enough.
I hope.
Rue, go ahead and show them all to your rooms, and I rule. So Penelope. So I don't know if you're. So Penelope found out that he gave one of the stones to the priest and jettisoned straight back to the temple. Half the group went to the port to secure a vessel, which they found out was already secured by the king. He didn't expect y'all to be gone as long as y'all did, so he's been waiting there for over a day for y'all to come back. And they met the halfling, which is the captain, which is a halfling named Rourke, and the first mate, which is a half orc named Rue. And I went ahead and said that just for the sake of splitting the party even, you can change your mind, but I said that you went with them, which was Kanan, Taisha and Kazea to the temple where Penelope took off with, and the other half is at the port. I don't know if you want to change that or not. Silas didn't go to the temple; he went to the port.
Yep.
Darn right.
He wants to do pouring somehow.
Darn
You can go
too.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to do half and half.
Darn
Just-
too.
It can be 5 going to the port if that's how you want. Yeah, I don't know what
It's up to you.
I don't know what Asheen would do, but I just decided to split it evenly. Pretty much, if you go, pretty much though y'all's business with the port's done. We're about to transition to the temple, anyways. So we'll go ahead and if you did join them, you can interact with that. Otherwise, you probably would have been shown to your room.
Yeah. No, he'd probably go where the action is, cause yeah.
Which action? The temple or
The
the
temple.
port?
Where shit is
Okay.
probably about to go
Okay,
down.
so
That's
y'all
Silas.
move faster than Penelope. She has 2 short legs. Y'all are all
You just
you
pick
know,
her up along the
larger
way.
creatures, but she's
literally by the
she's
goose.
booking in the half elven that half plate, or not half plate, but the one step
Plate armor.
lower. Huh? No,
No,
not full
sorry,
plate.
sorry.
I didn't give her expensive stuff.
Chainmail?
Whatever the armor class is, breastplate, and she's just kind of like,
I'll slow down
or
as I
no,
get
scale
closer.
mail. Scale mail is what she's wearing.
Okay.
I'll slow down as I get closer to her.
You know, it was a bad idea to give him that ruby.
Yeah, it's his own. I question Silas sometimes. About as much as I question the
I
other.
don't think he really wants redemption.
Oh,
You're just figuring that out.
careful, she's learning.
I don't believe that I've.
So they're running, right?
Yeah.
Asheen walks in that direction. He doesn't run.
He's just kind of like, well, they're in a hurry. So, you all make it there. The temple guards are like, Penelope, and she's just like, who took the ruby? Oh, it was, priest
So and so.
so-and-so, priest, so-so. I need to talk to him. I need to talk to him now. So they usher her in. They kind of look at y'all, and she's like, "That's okay. They're with me." And they allow y'all in.
I start to burn as I walk in the temple.
Probably do.
You take 1d4 necrotic damage for every minute you're in here.
Radiant.
Would it be radiant? Yeah.
Radiant, yeah, it would
Probably.
be.
I'm resistant.
You're just kind of casually strolling up as they already make it inside. They kind of say, well, you're not technically banned, I guess. And unlike him, you're not going to look like you're packing. They'll probably just let you right in. And, yeah. They're like, she walks up to him and she's like, Preacher Soso, I need to tell you, that ruby. And she's just sitting there trying to catch her breath, and he's just like, whoa, calm down, Penelope, calm down. What's wrong, my dear? And she's just like, that ruby, it's cursed. Well, I figured as much.
Wow.
The gentleman that caused the trouble the other night came by with it, started dancing around, smacked the ruby against his own head, acted like he wanted to throw it, and then kept presenting it to us.
He's
I
on,
removed whatever curse was ailing him, and then I had him drop the ruby in a bag.
is it still in the bag?
Yes.
You removed
Yes.
the curse, but that doesn't
Are you
mean it's
sure?
cured.
Yes. Currently, we have it in one of our temple areas, trying to discern the nature of this curse.
What did he do? You said something he did the other night.
Oh, yeah. Apparently, he was attempting to play a prank or something on the head priest here.
What?
I didn't know what he was doing, but we found a lot of whipped cream and rope on him, and he was asking Penelope where the head priest was.
I didn't realize
You got
Silas
problems,
was like
man.
Well, actually, as y'all say that.
oh, hey, I
Head
didn't know you were
priest.
coming with us.
Oh yeah, you're basically
He just
walking
wanders
up to
on.
this, casually to this conversation, arms probably in the bag, just kind of looking around.
Exactly.
So he gets
Um,
Silas like Smith.
From what
Wait,
Carlvin said,
Wait, what do you use whipped cream for? Aside from eating sweets?
Oh, wow.
Never mind. You've obviously never been. Never mind.
No, I've had my fair experiences, but I didn't know whipped cream could be used for such pleasures.
I know the humans are weird, so they indulge in things like that and decorate the body with such things.
Decorate the body?
she's not
Decorate the
and,
body.
she's not off from what head priest Carlvin told us about his last action.
Oh boy.
He somehow was able to sneak into one of the higher ups of the Temple of Feronius, tie him up, and write on whipped cream on him. I believe I'm saying this, Asmodeus is my daddy.
I think Silas swings the other way.
And
We'll have to keep an eye on Silas.
I agree to that 100%, actually.
and we had suspicions that his intentions were similar here, as
We'll just say sensual.
he
in
has
nature.
a clear chip on his shoulder from being excommunicated.
Well,
He was probably
I'm trying to wrap my head
excommunicated
around.
from his ways.
I'm trying to wrap my head around two things that I've currently found out. One, Silas is a pervert, clearly,
Wow.
according to at least what
That's the best way to put
Taisha.
it.
According to at least what Taisha is saying. And two, I had no idea whipped cream could be used for such
Oh, I'm just opening up a whole new world for them.
Such
things,
what?
such pleasures. Such
You find
pleasures.
tying people up and putting them. Okay, well,
No,
that's,
well, I don't actually.
that
I didn't
just-
know people.
listen.
Wait, you could tie people up for that reason?
listen,
too?
my son. Just understand, consent is
I'm
important.
not your son.
No.
He's your daddy.
My apologies, I did not mean to offend. Just understand that.
Oh, hi, Asmodeus.
Right?
Just understand that consent is an
Of
important
course.
thing.
I mean, I
Okay.
understand consent is important. I'm not
Consent
saying.
is
Have your
very
fun,
important.
Oh yeah, that's part of life. At least, well,
Customs are strange here.
it has been some
God,
time.
guys.
This is no custom that I have ever heard of. The only time I've ever heard of this was when
I can't
he
believe-
forcibly did that to our head priest.
Wait, he forcibly did these things to him,
He somehow snuck
and you
in.
didn't arrest him?
Oh, we kicked him out.
So you kicked out a rapist?
Well,
What?
as far as I know, he did not violate him in that way.
That we know of.
You said he tied. He said he tied him down. He tied him up in his room, in his own private quarters,
Yes.
and then used whipped cream to write things on his body.
Yes.
Do you really think he
In a
didn't do
provocative
anything else to
manner.
him? There's no proof.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure there would have been some proof somewhere at some point.
You know, I'm really
Good job.
disappointed that I went to the port now. Because I would love to hear this conversation.
I think we should definitely
Kenny would
keep
have
an
been
eye.
schooled.
I think we
Well,
should
it's-
definitely keep an eye on Silas from now on.
Don't sleep alone with him, I get. Penelope, should you
Well,
go
I
along
think
with
the
these
men
people?
are the ones that are worried here because obviously he goes that way. I'm just saying.
So what?
Maybe
we
you
should
are
sleep
safe
in
with these
pairs
people.
now?
No.
Well,
Listen.
look, I'm not ever rooming with Silas.
Listen, you all seem like reasonable people. Please just keep an eye out on her. Last thing I want is to find out that she's been violated by that freak.
Well, I give you my word. If he violates anyone in our group,
I'm
he
putting the
won't.
crown of badness on your ass.
He won't live to see the next morning.
I have faith that you're capable, that you're willing to go through that.
Silas just got a target.
It wouldn't be the first NPC that
You know-
I mean, it wouldn't be the first player. Giggles must die.
You know,
Elon was like that too.
in hindsight, I think a trench coat was probably not the best character design choice.
Pervert, pervert.
Stranger danger.
Do you want me to change Silas's character design?
I will say, Penelope has been, oh well, she's been wonderful. She's saved my life, to be honest with you.
Oh, she's one of the hardest working recruits we've had in some time. She really wants to help people. I'm glad to see that her training has come to use. Come to fruition, I should say.
Well, thank you for this interesting information that we're going to definitely keep to ourselves, right,
Okay,
lady?
thanks for the warning.
For the
She-
record, I do
Oh, I'm
not know
keeping my
about
eye on
any of
him.
this.
I'm not telling anybody, but I'm keeping my eye on him.
That's so right.
Crown of madness on that shit.
What is we're agreeing to this, correct? We're going to keep this amongst us,
A chain?
right, Penelope?
What did we learn from this?
Shouldn't we let?
No. Well,
Shouldn't
we
we-
can let them know separate from Silas. See, if Silas knows we're onto him, he won't do it. But if we catch him in the act, we can throw him overboard.
Do we want him to catch? No. We won't even let him have the
Just
opportunity.
please don't leave me alone with him,
Well, the ladies, you ladies can bunk up if necessary.
please.
Okay.
That
I
would
like
be
that idea.
a wise course of action.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you want to share your tent.
Mm.
Oh, God. I don't want to
Yeah,
share my
he-
tent with nobody.
Yeah, you know, I see how he looks at you.
Hey, Sean,
Guys.
you
This
did
is
this
what
to
I
yourself.
Show that big sex sign.
You did this to
You
yourself.
did this to
buddy.
yourself.
So what have you learned?
You didn't learn a damn
They
thing.
didn't-
did
That's
you?
gonna
Kill
become the
every
motto of
freaking
this
one of
group.
y'all.
They don't know.
Really?
I
Anything?
said next time, kill every freaking one of y'all.
Aw,
Look at
that's
us.
mean.
That's gonna become the motto of this group. What did we learn?
So,
We learned from this.
I know, poor Sheen. His quote has been hijacked by everybody at this point.
I mean, if it fits.
Well, I mean, he says it often enough, it's gonna catch on.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just like a trend.
Yeah.
It's
Who
just
went
like a
to
trend.
the-
We're just
the
gonna keep
freaking
using it until the next
place?
one comes
So-
along.
The temple?
like
Yeah.
us and then a
So,
And then she-
what of the ruby?
Julio, Laura, Katie, and
A she.
Asheen.
and Penelope.
Oh, and Penelope. Penelope
We were
doesn't
running
count.
after
She's a
Penelope.
random NPC.
She's a random NPC. So,
I'm protecting that bitch. That's my girl. Leave her alone.
So,
Do anything to her, man.
Rapist.
Yeah, he only likes guys, apparently.
Yeah, y'all the ones that have to watch out.
It's alright, I've got my sword.
so yeah, yeah. Usually it's the priest. It's usually it's the priest that you have to watch out for.
It is.
Apparently
This
he's-
time it's the other way around.
and this time, you know. Anyways, so he assures y'all everything's fine with the ruby. They'll figure it out. Put faith in them, and he tells y'all that he appreciates Penelope going out of her way to warn them, but they believe they have it under control.
Alright.
And y'all.
There's
and-
a lot of interesting things here.
Oh yeah, it wasn't a waste of time. So what do y'all do after?
So we'll get to the port, and once as we're
Yeah.
walking back,
Better not be buying no damn whipped cream.
I don't know. I don't
There is
But
a
wait,
Conflicted,
okay, hold on. I mean, I haven't been with anyone in a while. The woman I love, I don't know what happened to her.
You didn't get her whipped cream.
Well, I had no idea whipped cream can be used for such things.
no. It's
know what happened to her? It was like,
Chris,
no. Actually, she's like, yeah, no. He ran away like a coward.
Oh,
But no, that was in your head.
Yeah, I know.
oh wow.
I heard that.
You gotta remember the voices in your head. All right,
Please don't
go ahead and role play amongst yourselves. I'll find out what Sean wants.
Oh, okay.
Y'all make it back
Oh,
to the
you done
port.
pissed Sean
You
off.
can pull people to the
Oh,
side.
it's a private conversation between player and DM.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
Sean
Well,
doesn't
you
like
don't
being
have rope in
pervert.
your house, do you?
Not in the house.
Well, Sean without rope.
If he gets whipped cream, outrun.
Yeah, that we definitely don't have.
so I've learned two interesting things. One, we have a pervert walking amongst us.
How did we
one?
not know this? I mean, he was the one that left us in battle, waiting on his button to begin with.
Wearing
He
a
does seem to be a very selfish individual.
He's wearing a trench coat.
Yeah.
I'm not there. Sorry.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And two, apparently whipped cream can be used for many things. Good to know.
Yep.
how do we have whipped cream in this day and age?
I'm not sure.
They just got heavy whipping cream or
Just-
whatever. Heavy
Yeah,
cream and whip the shit
exactly.
out of it.
Just wouldn't it be like churned or something?
Churned, yeah. Get a butter churner.
Oh wow.
I'm sure they have some kind of modern shit.
exactly what's going on.
Well, it doesn't have to be
So-
like necessarily whipped cream. It could be some equivalent. It could be just
Icing
cream.
or
Yeah.
something.
Or
Yeah.
icing or something.
Yeah.
Frosting.
Frosting or yeah.
Cool.
Cool Whip.
Cool.
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
So,
Emphasis on the H.
Kazaya, are you and a lad? You know, you seem to be very
Wow.
close.
Man.
He called you hun. That's kind
Wow,
of.
that throws out a game, guys. Come on.
Okay, I didn't say that.
Can
Jeez.
No, okay, so.
Well, I
you know-
think we're both in agreement that Silas is definitely not our type.
There's something strange about that.
He might be your type.
Definitely not.
No?
Again, strange customs.
I'd imagine so. Perhaps one day we'll learn more about your people and their customs.
I might be able to tell you a tale or two.
I wonder how long the ride from here to the city of Elith will be.
Well, we recall our turtle friend spent what was it?
Become shark bait. That's all it is.
Like how many? It was over 8 days,
I
right?
think it was like a week at least.
We're looking at over a week. Of course, then again, like
Now it is, yeah. Fucking shark. Having to get that freaking giant potion before they tried it.
Plenty of
Now I'm
time
just
for
gonna
us
have
to
to
get
use
to know each
Scooby-Doo
other.
at me before they tried
that's
it.
right.
So, you know, the last battle we
That's
did.
a conversation that you. Alrighty, so y'all are at the port.
Yeah.
Yay.
So, like, just to
So how'd
we
it
got
go?
about we got 8 minutes.
And it went interestingly.
Interestingly.
Is Silas there at the port?
He's probably there. I mean, they probably already were shown their rooms, but whoever waited at the deck for y'all was still be waiting. Y'all meet the halfling captain, who, again, introduces himself in Rue once again towards you specifically, because makes these flirtatious looks, and but is nonetheless very cordial and friendly towards everybody.
Good day.
Very cordial, and she's very cordial to everybody else as well. Very, very friendly for a half orc, as she helps show y'all to the room.
Before that, do you have room for my dear friend Luca?
Oh, the horse. Yeah, of course. Take it.
Of course. Of course, the horse.
You see him kind of sort of. You see him kind of sort of like pull a crane that opens up a slant down to the deck from the top part, and he just says, "Just lead him down the ramp and find a place to tie him up. You're responsible for cleaning up any of his, business."
Okay, sure. Do you have any? What?
You should be excited to see that.
If he misbehaves, we will.
What? Why?
Oh, we have things to tell you later.
Oh. Oh boy, gossip. Can't wait.
Oh, we learned quite a
So,
bit.
I'll just grab the reins. Let's go.
Sorry.
And I'll lead Luca down there, tie him up, and feed him.
I'll follow up when I put this down here too.
All right. Oh yeah. Well, actually, they probably want to. You probably need to lead Liam Geeson down there.
Yeah, I think
Because
you
Footloose,
can,
you could just keep wherever
yeah.
you want.
But
Clank, clank. Okay. You lead Liam Geeson down there as well. Well, then again, Liam Geeson is a medium creature. He could probably go down the stairs per normal, even if it's a bit awkward when doing it. Any questions? Anything I want to talk to?
How long is the trip going to take to get from here to Lynn?
We're looking at about 3 days sailing from here to. Oh yeah, I forgot to save that there. 3 days sailing from here to Lit. Don't you worry, these are fairly calm seas.
What was that?
Was that in character?
No.
something funny was said.
Actually, let me try to get Horned Orc's character. So don't worry, these things are very calm seas. I shuttle back and forth between Alit and Feluvacia all the time. As a matter of fact, as I was telling them, I was dropping off some of those workers for that mine not too long ago. One of them just so happens to be a nephew of mine.
Which one?
The Halfling, which that was with them.
I didn't get his name.
Oh, well, he's not really the talkative type. The boy needs to learn some good hard work to begin with anyways. But, yes, we'll be setting off right away unless y'all have anything else, that y'all wish to talk about.
I don't believe we do.
I'm good to go.
We were ready to.
Now, is there a spare
Mark?
boat just in case we crash?
A spare boat?
Yes, it's their life.
Yes, there's a few boats here. We got a few, two. Some y'all need to learn how to swim. How's the turtle?
Turtle swims very well.
Do
Cool.
we have barrels on board?
Cool, because we probably don't. What?
Barrels.
Oh, yeah, we got some.
Hold on. Is Squirt coming with us?
Yes.
Okay.
He's
Oh,
like,
don't sound
Am
so
I going
disappointed.
with y'all?
Yes.
Of course, Silas.
You are.
Unless you wish to stay
embarking on
behind.
the same mission that we are. Are you not?
Well, metagame.
Shifty eyes.
Sure.
So about those barrels.
What's in the barrel?
oh, there we go.
I don't care.
Should be a great.
I
reward,
mean,
I'm sure
yeah,
you're
we got
interested.
some empty
Barrels
barrels.
float.
Usually.
Yeah.
Not when they're full.
Is that how you survived the last shipwreck?
Still somewhat buoyant.
Yeah,
I'm
mostly.
more interested in
Sure,
bats
yeah.
than
So we got a volunteer right here that's willing to stuff himself in the barrels.
Silence doesn't
So
Let me go ahead.
this is cool.
Yeah, and it's not just
Have barrels.
when y'all look. It's not just Rourke and Rue. You see a human female at the wheel, and some of y'all that went down would see a half-orc male who's prepping food for the journey, as well as a human female, 2 human males, and a halfling female who are working as deckhands for the ship. Basically, prepping it, getting it ready, doing all this and that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mark.
And, yeah. Well then, gentlemen, ladies, let's get you to y'all's rooms.
Do we each get individual rooms?
Some of y'all will have to bunk up.
I'll bunk up with the light.
I also will bunk up.
I'll bump up with Penelope.
Zaya, you would have buck up. Okay. We need to protect ourselves.
You know what?
from
This is safe, and
others.
there's 10 of you. There's 10 of y'all here. There should be
2 per room.
just 2 per room. Our deckhands basically have a shared
Yes,
room
that
with
means you
themselves.
and I are sharing a room.
Are
That
you
means
sure?
you and Squirt are sharing a room.
Are you
I
sure
have a
about that?
suggestion.
What's that?
Ah.
Put Squirt with Silas.
You realize
He'll be
Well,
safe.
Squirt's gonna have to take.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. I can't do anything.
Squirt's gonna have to room
Who's
with
gonna
Kent.
do anything to them?
Huh?
Squirt's gonna have to room with Kent then.
Squirt's-
Silas is rooming with
Squirt can have his own room.
Is Penelope coming with us or no?
No,
Oh, hold on.
I'm
So
going
Squirt's
with
gonna have
you.
his own room and you're gonna bunk with us?
I'm not gonna bunk with anybody.
When you sleep on the deck outside?
No, what I'm thinking is I can work on the crow's nest.
You're gonna sleep in the
Can't sleep in
crow's
the
nest.
crow's nest.
Oh well, there's no need. We have somebody up there as is.
Well, I mean, I can offer my services.
Well, I'm pretty sure they'd like the company.
Yeah, this sounds like the way I want.
Are you
God
ashamed?
damn you. Damn you. Alright,
Hey, we have plenty of room over here.
alright, look. For reasons, I cannot room with Squirt, okay?
Why?
I cannot.
Well then, how
Squirt
about
goes with
I'll
Silas.
tell you what. I'll go with I'll go with Squirt.
There you
That-
go. That's better.
Who are you rooming with?
Machine.
originally, yeah. So we would be rooming together.
If you're okay with that, then I'm okay with it.
Of course.
Yes, that's fine.
Not to-
Whatever.
Cool.
Okay, good.
So,
Enjoy the company.
Squirt should be okay.
That'll work.
of course, just kind of looking around, just listening to our conversation.
I'm wasn't
So
gonna
we're-
do anything to anyone anyway.
We're gonna be bunking with Simon.
Oh God, really?
Gotta go in there.
Okay.
It's the safest bet.
I'm not a manic, like, pranker on the loose.
Are you?
This pranker's
What?
the word.
Excuse you?
And he had very good reason to prank that head priest.
Darn right I
He
did.
disrespected him.
Yeah.
That's his
But
answer
we
for
don't
everybody
know
who
that.
disrespects
We
him.
just know what they told us.
I know. I'm well aware.
Well, we have our bunking settled. Remember that for next week.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
As y'all set sail, finally making y'all's way off of the island after 6-7 weeks.
Is there clear skies?
Sunny days.
As far as you can tell so far.
That means it's not. Okay.
Is there
Each and
is there
every
a
one of y'all.
soundtrack to the
Damn.
trip we're on?
Alright, we're
We're
gonna
just
sign
going
up.
by what
Honestly,
they
this
said.
was a nice,
That's
Good night,
it.
everyone.
Good night.
safe cruise. You'd just be disappointed.
Good
at this
night.
point.